And the party left the cells, having resolved the issues. Fenriloth, special offenders of importance, and upon hearing that there was an incident going along at Ganlian's mansion, went ahead to investigate. Silas was beholding the sort of same scene at the mansion where it seemed that a carriage resembling Stavix arrived, 6 strange individuals got out, and then there was an exchange of traps and fire with the mansion inhabitants. The 6 seemed to have lost the battle itself, and while Silas was questioning about whose fault it might have been, a spectre attacked Silas and banished him off to the plane where he came from. Red decided that this was as far as she could do with the reconnaissance and decided to bring the rest back to the DA as soon as possible. It had the help of Kane, who was sort of in a strange position after waking up from the nearly dead zone of such and realizing that he sort of owes a debt to the people he locked in the cells. Though there's the question mark of Erevan, who's still missing. Kane decided to let his gut feeling go this time and sorted out the papers to have the party brought out, despite the original intention of having them placed in there for their own protection overnight. Spends quite a long bit of time following Gorbak and Klajak to a new hideout, which is accessible by a dinghy, and turns out to be within the cave networks underneath the traders district, revealed only by the accessible only by the tides and requiring quite a bit of swimming forth. There, Erevan passes some conversation with the 2 pirates, learning some information here and there, and ends up sleeping uneasily after having resolved certain matters. For now, it seems the attack on the mansion is the biggest piece of news around, as people are slowly getting acquainted. Red and Bubbles decide the first thing they want to do is return to the Devil's Advocate to see if Erevan is there. But instead, there's blood everywhere, trails of it around Devil's Advocate, as it seems that some bleeding person somehow got into the place by himself and made a bit of a mess trying to find a first aid kit before escaping. They took the evidence as it was, decided not to report it yet, and found a message dedicated to them from a Lady Christina Hope wanting a job of some kind. This was clearly not the time and place to be engaging in it. Red decides to follow up at the mansion, where Silas was discourteously banished, and Kane and Fenriloth were able to gain access to the area, one after the other, due to their connection to the law enforcement, while Red and Bubbles and Farlow were left outside, unable to persuade their way in. That Fenriloth and Kane got tallied in that there were 6 intruders, all dead now. Some mention of a seer of some kind when interrogating the dead. Night. None of them seem to be surface dwellers, mainly undercity strange folk. Fenriloth manages to uncover a secret trapdoor within the basement hidden by illusions of barrels. And Kane finds his own reasons to continue the investigation. The mansion, the party returns to rest back at the Devil's Advocate, and with their various conclusions, start planning out for the next day. There seems to be several lines of inquiry. The Maritime Museum, if they want to follow up with the investigations. The Undercity, if they want to find out who was after them, these strange folk and whatnot. Red has an additional lead given by her mentor and master, about having to look for a potential devil rival within the craftsman's district by the name of Rofinex, and also a suggestion to perhaps find other allies among others of similar persuasion, but perhaps different patron. Sorrentina is still at large. It doesn't seem that she returned. Doesn't seem that she's present at the swinging shanty at all, and the posters regarding her have vanished. Perhaps there's another line of inquiry. And with that, and all the complications in the air, just reveal of all as Ganilian wakes up in the morning to speak to him. Feels that the party's misfortunes are largely due to his past self, strange as it might seem. All his secrecy and efforts thus far were trying to delay the inevitable or trying to stop the past self from discovering his intentions too soon. The package remains to be delivered. Everyone makes a firm promise on this one. We continue with Erevan today, deep within the cavern somewhere below the trader's district. It is morning, but the only light here is flickering lamps. Still shaky, and with still shaky, is being tended to by the goblin.
Forgot his name.
You should know
Tonkers, there you go.
that if you plan to continue on this route, Rictus Eibelman is likely aware of the party and will resort to any amount of distractions to keep you from completing the task. Do you understand?
I understand.
If it motivates them, thing of my estate is now theirs for the taking. Stevik will know the combinations for the safes.
All right, I'll try to get them on board, Ganilian. But when you say anything, you mean anything? Like I should just ignore everything that comes my way and blindly go into delivering this package?
I cannot predict the past. Unlike the way the past can predict the future, Rictus Eibelman is adaptable. Rest assured, if it stops you from the delivery, he will try it. Perhaps not personally, that is not his way of working.
All right. I appreciate the heads up, Ganilian. I'll try to keep my personal things in check. All right.
And
so
if you happen to go into the basement of the estate, it is where I keep more questionable items. As long as you proceed in using a quarterstaff or a crutch or some walking stick, you should be fine.
You mean to like detect traps and stuff, right?
No. The quarterstaff, as long as you're walking with one walking stick of some kind, it will think you're me. I did not detail it specifically.
Roger that.
Stevik,
I will.
when not at the mansion, typically lives in the commons with some old folks.
All right. I'll see what I can do about getting to your basement. Because right now I'm definitely ill-equipped to continue the adventure.
13 Finchley Street, that's the address to Stevik.
13 Finchley Street. And that's where Stevik is helping old guys?
He knows them from some time back. I never pried too closely.
All right.
And please, if you should see Farlow again, let him know that it is time for him to educate himself. Starting with this. He reaches into his robes, or rather like the ragged whatever of a half pajamas that still passes for robes.
All right.
Hands you a volume, a book, a spell book.
Whoa, value.
When I made my move permanently into the city, I left my older spellbooks hidden to avoid searches for contraband magic by the necromancers, although I left notations inside my present spellbook as to where I might retrieve them if needed. Being able to conjure anything very useful.
I'm sure Farlow would say this if he was here. Thanks, Ganalian. I'm sure he'll cherish it with every inch of his heart. All right. Well, by the way, where was this 13 Finchley Street again? In which district?
The Commons.
Very well then. All right. Is there anything else, Ganalian, before I head off?
It's all up to you now, Erevan.
All right. Thanks for everything, Ganalian. I'll be back with good news. You'll just be here, right? In hiding?
He looks at you and doesn't quite answer the question. Promises
I
now.
promise you what?
No promises now.
All right. All right. I give him a soft, warm hug, so that I don't crush his old frail self. I look over the Gorbak. I look over the Klajak and I give him a nod and look over the Gorbak and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go.
You better, says Klajak. Gorbak goes, right, I'll get the boat ready.
What? Am I the only one here freaking out that Klajak actually said something to me? Whoa, that's what he sounds like, Gorbak. And I follow him over to the boat as I freak out.
Right. Gorbak is quite quiet as he moves along, bringing you back to the tunnels down below from which you emerged.
All right.
The tide has drawn back now towards noontime. It was moored, the straining against the rope. Gorbak gets in and motions for you to follow.
All right. I put the spell book into my robes and I hop in.
You look glum. Was it that bad?
What was that bad?
Was it that bad?
You mean the news he gave me or his condition?
Both?
He's in bad shape, Gorbak. Look after him and, if you want to say anything to him, you'd better do it quick. And in terms of the news, it's really bad.
What about the mission?
That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to gather up my party and I'm going to see through to the mission that he gave us. And I have I take it out from my pocket and I wiggle it around. I have your finger. If I need any help, I'll give it a good snap.
That works. That works.
But again, let me tell you, I'm going into some pretty deep water here. And I just hope that me and the party are really good at swimming. Let's go, Gorbak.
Right. Gorbak rolls along. And he tries to sing a bit. Some shanties, some pirate lyrics.
Is it anything I know from my travels?
Have you been a pirate often?
No. I've just been a traveler on the land and the seas, but I don't think I've been with pirates before.
He went over the sea. My daddy laid down on my mommy. And that's how I came round to be.
That's a good one, Gorbak. I'm gonna have to remember that one.
And then there's various other singing that goes on about the good ship Virginia and so on and so forth.
All right.
He's trying to lighten the mood, to strike a bit of a smile as the waves lap against the boat,
Yeah.
and you can see fishing trawlers in the distance.
Oof.
And with the sun rising, you can also see a scavenger sort of like combing the beaches that show up, the rocks, with long poles and man catchers.
Right. Oof. I'll tell you what, I'm definitely smiling.
Always good to see a smile. A long time.
Yeah.
I reckon you'll be all right soon.
Let's hope so, Gorbek. And try everything in my power to make everything.
Dying's not that bad, really.
Really?
I mean, the worst part is getting to it, but once it's past, then you get used to it.
If you don't mind me asking, how'd you guys, become this, like, emotion to him, like, become revenants?
But become dead?
Become undead? Because if you're dead, I don't think you'd be talking to me, right? I'm not smart enough to process this, so like I don't know how this works. Like, how are you dead but then not dead? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, we did swear everything upon the Black Omen, the ship and crew and captain and all that, and well, I guess we were pretty serious about it. Our weddings only do the till death do you part thing, but back then and everything I knew, and I guess now thinking about it, like, what would be the alternative? Sleeping forever? That don't sound like a way for a pirate to go.
Yeah, pirate lives for the sea, eh?
I don't need no heaven if my friends ain't there.
Don't need no heaven if my friends ain't there either. What? Me?
How about
Me?
you?
I leaned back in the dinghy because I was like sitting up and looking around. I don't know, Gorbek. I'm scared of the future because I don't know how my wife's gonna fare, and even if I do eventually find this cure, she might want to leave, and when she does, I don't know if I can leave with her because I have the party now. I have my friends. I've Red. I have Bubs. I have good old Farlow. Even though he's really quiet, I have Fen too. I don't know if I could ever live with Arlenos with Arlenos again. But that's problems.
Closer to the party or your wife?
It's definitely my wife for now. But you don't just throw a good life that you've made here away so easily, huh?
Do you think your wife would sail with you?
Definitely. She definitely would.
Well, there's always room on board for more, I think.
Well, we'll see how. But I don't know. I don't want to put it in danger. The things I do, I get out with like a sliver of my life within like a knife's edge, and I don't know if I want her to live that kind of life. But if she wants to, then I guess I just have to, be there
You
to
ever
save her.
ask her?
No, I've never asked her.
I mean,
Always been too scared.
you say she's sick and everything, but I figure there's two kinds of people. The first kind would stay in bed, listen to the doctors, take their medicine, have a priest or two come around, and the other kind, you tell them they are sick and gone around the world.
Yeah, let me tell you, she's the latter. But
Is she?
she wasn't. She was the former until until she met me. I told her of stories of when I went to Mitalgarian, about my home in Turukmal, about my short stint in Sedanti, and she was mesmerized. She was tired of sitting on her ass and just taking medicine all day. So I think that was the first day she actually got out of bed, and we had a nice walk that day. I can still remember buying her flowers from the nearby store. Good times. But yeah, she's definitely
So what's
she's
stopping?
definitely the latter now. She's too sick to get out, which is why I'm searching for the cure. So if you ever hear any news about curing
How about try a bed with wheels?
a bed with wheels,
Mm-hmm.
I've never actually thought about that, Gorbak. That might just be genius. Huh. You might be onto something there. A bed with wheels. I'll run that by the craftsman's district next time and see what they can do about that. Man, Gorbak, you might not look like it, but you're pretty smart, huh?
Really?
I don't know. At the very least, you're smarter than I am.
Well, I like to think that dying did it for me. Didn't used to use much of my head back then.
Yeah, you don't look like you use much of your head besides headbutting some skulls in. Well, even I have my moments where my crazy ideas come through, so I think those are one of these. I think these is one of those moments for you. A bed, with wheels. Like I'm gonna run that by the craftsman's district one day. See how it goes.
He looks up and you can see that with a rowing effort, you are close to the commons now.
All right.
District, the most noticeable thing about the difference is that it's lower down towards the sea level.
All right.
See that the water marks, like some of it have overlapped certain areas.
All right.
Make less distinction about what they throw into the sea, and there's like bobbing garbage here and there.
Oh wow.
Gorbok sort of just like pushes through with the oars, and then like some of the questionable bags a bit of a whack.
Those aren't bodies, Gorbak. No need to be. Actually, you know what? They might be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ever seen bodies, wrong?
Bodies? Yeah, I've been in the commons here quite a lot. There are bodies here and there every other day. It's just the life. It's the life down here. It's not as bad as the Undercity, but hey, it's home.
Well, since it's just the two of us here, Irvan,
We're
I'd
here.
like to ask,
Mm-hmm.
Last night when we all stripped down to our skivvies to warm up and get dry,
Uh-huh.
you see anything you liked?
Did I see anything I like? Ooh, Gorbek, let me tell you. If I was just a little more undead, you'd be just my type. But I'm a married man now. So, you know, we had a special night together, but I have a wife that's waiting for me.
Well, you don't have to go anything like that, but triggering, you know. I know I did.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something, definitely.
You saw something you like, huh?
Hmm.
Well, I'm glad you like what you see, Gorbek, because let me tell you, you're not as well built as Klajak, but you got a little something, you know.
Klajak. Klajak's not bad to watch when he's working.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much when he's talking.
He's just said his first few words to me just now, so I'm still kind of taken aback by that. But yeah.
Klajak uses words like he uses bullets.
But he uses a lot of bullets. He doesn't use a lot of words.
That should tell you something. Your caravan might be a long while before we see each other again.
Mm-hmm.
You think you might find it in you to give an old sea dog a spot of affection, maybe?
Spot of affection, huh? How long has it been since you got any, Cormac? Just out of curiosity. I kind of lick my lips a little bit. Just wondering.
I think it's more fun if I don't answer that one.
All right. Are we like close to the dock, or are we docking? We docked, right? Just
You're closing to the bank now, and you're within like jumping distance of the shore if you wanted to.
All right. Okay. I look at him as we approach closer to the dock, and I'm like, "Well, hey, man. I think everybody needs some love in this timeline, so why not?" And I give him a nice kiss on the cheek.
He leans forward to embrace you as well.
Mm-hmm. I return the embrace. Well, don't feel so bad about it, Gorbek. We can go out for a night of drinks one day. And I jump off the boat onto the port.
Remember the finger.
I remember the finger. It's right here. I tap my groin and then I tap my pocket. Wrong spot, but yeah, it's here. And then I give him like I don't know how they do sailor salutes here. I'm gonna salute him off, and I'm like, "Take care, Gorbak. I'll see you soon."
Gorbak gives you back a wolf whistle.
Yep, he wolf whistles. I give him a nice wink, and I dash off.
Right, and we will cut to the next group.
All right. I'm thirsty, guys. I need to drink some water after that.
I gotta stop.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
All right. The other group, which is everyone else at the moment. Fenriloth, Red, Bubbles, Farlow, and Kane. What are you doing?
I suddenly get this horrible feeling. Must be the nerves.
Wait, what are we doing right now?
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Okay.
So. Anyway, I mean,
I think we're getting info on Undercity.
but I think fair enough already. Is it? Are we all back in the DA again, or are we on the way back?
Yep, you're in the
Yeah,
DA.
we're in the DA.
Yeah, I think maybe this is right after we finish like getting information
Oh
about.
yeah, we had a long
Undercity.
rest. This is after the long rest, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe
In
we
the
just
morning?
like compile notes because we have to read.
We're trying to see
info
which lead to
gatherers.
follow next. Yeah.
Yeah, we can share our info for now.
The sun is bright outside. It's almost noon, and there's definitely the sounds of people moving around outside. People with carts ringing bells and
What did you guys
thing
do
on
with
with
the
daily
corpse?
business.
What corpse?
What corpse?
You know
We,
about
we never
the-
found one.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
never
it's
found
gone,
one.
right?
We found blood. Yeah, traces of blood at your establishment.
Is it still like there? Are people
No, we
like
cleaned it up. We had like inspectors come in and everything, and I'm pretty sure
But you
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
report it,
they
right?
came in?
we did
All right.
actually.
We did report it.
Oh, but I didn't recap like.
Uh,
Did it? They
No,
called
it wasn't
the
reported at
sleepers.
night. It was reported later in the morning.
indeed.
So like when we wake up and you guys reported
Yeah.
it and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. And now
Pretty
I'll
much.
assume the inspection is done already and all that. You're free to do whatever you want.
So it's like
Yes.
after everything and all this little done.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So what's it going to be, gang? You got any leads we're going to follow?
There's this on the city and lizard folk gather around level.
Because that's possibly the only lead we have. Is there anything else?
Have you checked out the base?
I thought you were going to do that.
Yeah, we did kind of leave you
yeah,
there.
I thought we were sort of in agreement that you were going to do that, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a look right now.
Day is young.
Indeed.
The specters couldn't get.
I'm still concerned about where Erevan is, though.
Yes, I'm getting a strange feeling about that as well. But I suppose we'll
you
run
want
into
to
him.
head to the basement. Already up for them. It's interesting.
Undercity isn't really my scene. I'll just slow you down, if anything.
Well, lucky for you, I happen to be well versed in the ways of the Undercity. I stroke my invisible mustache.
Okay, let's go then.
We should check out the basement.
All right. If you say
All right.
so. Group vote. Group vote.
Do you
I'll
have any
I'll
contacts?
leave Silas here in case Erevan comes back.
All right. You were saying?
He's leaving.
I do know a man and a few other people, as
Would
well
help.
as a maybe. Would have to be persuasive, air quotes. And inflation isn't really cheap these days,
Few coins here and there can help.
I suppose. But for now, I suppose we should check out that basement and see what sort of clues we can unearth. No stone left unturned, and all that.
Maybe best just check out everything we have right now. I'll be having.
Righto. I'll come with you.
All right.
Right.
Carlos
So
with
which
us, right?
who's going where first?
Okay, I think all of us, apart from Kib, Erevan, because he's not met up with us yet, are heading to Ganaleon's mansion.
I'm trying.
Check out the basement.
And after that, we're heading to Undercity to check out that lead with the lizardmen.
Yes. For which Red is unlikely to join, but we'll send Silas to join you so that there will be communication still.
All right.
If you're going to the Undercity, right, I think Fenelov will have to prep some.
Yes.
But
Okay.
we can check out the basement.
Right, so are you all are heading to Ganelion's mansion from
Yep.
the Devil's Advocate?
Yep.
It takes about an hour of walking, by which time it is noon. The sun is blazing hot today. There's not much sea breeze, and as you go through the traders district, everyone is all the various gardens have like umbrellas propped up and people sipping ice drinks.
So, tell me, big guy, got any hobbies?
Fenrir gives you like a slight look.
Well, I mean, if we're going to be friends.
I like to
Carlos says,
archive.
Oh, I got you to speak! That's quite a accomplishment for me. Yeah, Farlow, you were saying?
yeah, Carlos says, I thought he was gonna say writing reports.
You write reports for fun? My god, I can barely get away from paperwork.
No,
That's
Carlos
what he
commenting
thought,
on
But
Fenrir.
not what Fenrir said.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say writing reports. Does it all the time.
I'm not as dry as that, alright?
Yeah, I suppose we all make jokes as we, move towards the mansion.
Okay. The mansion is as you remember it. There's been some effort to tidy it. The bodies have been removed, like some of the burn marks are still visible. The gate has been padlocked shut, and there's like signs outside saying that this is an investigation area for the law enforcement.
Can
It's around at the moment, though.
Hmm.
Can you get us in, Kane?
Well, I look over to Fenrirloth. I suppose we could. Do I have the key to open the lock? Is it a lock that, all investigators can open or something?
It's a common padlock, actually.
Oh, great. Am I really
How
gonna have to pick
many
this?
of them are guarding the place?
Yeah.
There's
No
not
one's
seem
around
to be
at the
any
moment.
guards on the outside.
But there are
Oh,
many
wonderful.
guards.
Fenrirloth, there does not seem to be any spectre station here.
So they all left.
Aren't they invisible?
Well, if they were, I suppose your necromancer friend here could see him.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, go on.
We could go in.
Well, I've already come this far. Why not add lockpicking to my list of already long list of felonies? I whip out a...
Kane, I think you can probably guess it's probably around lunch hour, so they've taken a break.
Ah. Oh, or we could wait for them to come back and open this thing, but the rest of you wouldn't be able to come with us, I suppose. Paperwork and all that. Well, what do you think?
A distant seagull flaps somewhere in the air. Down.
Come on, gentlemen.
Fenrir
Time's a wasting.
just open. Like, okay, nice.
I could try with the right tools. Let's see what we have here. So we're opening this then, right?
Yeah, Bubbles.
Oh, Bubbles is here! Yay!
Yeah, Bubbles.
Bubbles, handle the
Bubbles
lock.
in.
Bubbles, you're with the group.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Open the
Oh,
lock.
right.
Open the lock.
We're going to
There.
Gangan's place.
Yeah, I wave over to Bubbles. Your name escapes me. Could you? You're pretty good with a lockpick, right? Do you think you could help us? Pick this lock. I'll, of course, look the other way.
Well, if you insist.
Right then, you just go on about this and with your business, and I'll be here watching that seagull fly off into the distance.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
You're
Just roll a lockpick check.
yeah, lockpick.
Thieves'
Thieves'
tools?
tools. Yep.
It's not a difficult
good.
lock.
21, 24.
That lock is busted.
Chink!
Okay,
Outta
you
here.
open the lock without damaging it. The
Wonderful.
padlock's removed and the chains come off, you're free to
Alright,
enter.
let's just relock this behind us.
Right. Wait, are you sure that's a good idea? It'll be quite a hard time explaining how we got in, unless you guys know another way out. Through the basement, perhaps?
There's definitely another way out.
Good point. Go ahead, lock us in.
Okay, so may I know how you all are proceeding into the mansion?
I think the people that are walking in front are the people that have been there before.
Yeah, Farlow might be the first and second.
So Farlow probably knows what's going on. Does he know where any like secret back entrances?
Farlow?
Does it exist?
What?
Not know any.
None.
Okay, this y'all haven't entered the foyer yet. Let's see, Bubbles, Red,
Hang on, that's only loading.
Am I the X? Why am I the X?
No. You're not next.
I don't see my icon there, actually.
Abel, there he is. I think you need to drag him out under characters. Is there any particular method you're using to enter the place?
I don't think so. I think we're opening the doors and walking in.
Okay. You open the doors and you can see the place has been sort of cleaned up quite a bit. Someone has taken extra care to be drawing out chalk outlines on the floor in certain places. And one of the chalk outlines goes over several of the stairs in meticulous detail. And then like arrows, some arrows scribbled on the walls to point to certain areas and with like numbers on them. So it looks like somebody has been doing a piece by piece of what happened here.
Let's try not to disturb any of the chalk.
Yeah, good idea. You know, I wouldn't want to add tampering with a crime scene to my list of already long felonies. All right, chaps, let's head for the basement.
The foyer itself is, as you remember, the smashed up foyer. The waiting room to the left, it's barely functional. You all move on, past the stairs, just continuing on. Room and finally to the basement, past the dining room. Can everyone roll a perception check?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Oh wow. Perceive the universe.
Perception.
Perceive the universe in my face.
I see everything. 27.
I see some things.
I see floor.
Yeah, I think
Floor is
something
nice.
I don't see many things.
It's like
Where is Kane on the
Okay.
map?
So, Benriloth, you walk in with the others, proceed to the basement. And
Wait, are we dragging our icons over to the basement?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's do that. Where is Kane?
Here.
I don't see Kane.
Kane is this one.
I'm right above you.
Oh,
I
that's one.
can't see it.
This one.
The color scheme is a bit similar to red.
He's next to red.
I don't see the icon at all.
Oh yeah?
What? Wait,
It's empty.
Oh
It's
my
an empty
God.
space.
I see
You see
the
this one?
icon.
Oh, now there's two.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I don't see him at all.
Oh my God.
Let me
Refresh.
refresh, alright. Yeah, it's a ghost.
Ghost.
Benriloth, perhaps due to your senses and like your twitchiness at looking out for specters and all that,
Yeah.
you get the feeling of being watched as you pass through the music room.
The music room specifically.
Farlow, be a dear and check to see if there's anything invisible following us.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Fen
Yeah,
says
okay.
that there is someone watching us.
Wait,
And
what?
then he looks like he glances at the like music room.
Okay. So I'll cast see invisible. It's level 1, right? Got to.
See invisible is level 2.
Okay. Oh, that's
Do you
it.
have it prepared?
Yes, it should be. I haven't updated the one in here.
Okay.
I'm having trouble connecting back to roll 20.
Oh,
But we can
Sorry,
go on.
for deleting this stuff.
okay, almost.
So what is Farlow doing, if anything?
I'll cast see invisible.
Yeah. Dining room that might spark your interest. Well, like the dining room, you do know is typically the tables are quite polished still, but there seems to be a lack of silverware and such around.
No silver? Or it's being cleaned out?
Okay, so for the duration, I can see invis stuff 1 hour.
Cool.
Okay.
How are you seeing this?
All right, lads. I suppose we're here. Farlow, you
Yeah.
maybe you should lead us. We'll be right behind you. After all, you can see invisible things now, right?
Okay, guys, I want to make it clear. This from this point on, I will be doing not much hand holding, if at all. So do be clear on what you're
We're
doing.
gonna die!
Oh God.
Okay. I kind of hope I kind of asked if Farlow wants to be in the front. So yeah. So, you know.
Well,
or prefers to
I'm
stay at
also
the back.
gonna cast mage armor first.
Mage armor.
So that's 2 spells down.
Shall we, chaps?
After you.
What's the marching order? Is Fenrir still in front?
Yeah. Is it gonna be like this, like what we have here? So Farlow can watch our backs.
Yeah.
I think Farlow is gonna be. I don't know. Should she be in front? I don't know.
You
Okay,
mentioned.
I have mage armor now.
Yeah, you mentioned you saw something in the you mentioned we were being watched in the music room, right? Or where we are now.
I think so.
If that's the case, then whatever it is probably still behind us, which means maybe perhaps Farlow should remain in the back and we
That
should
is
push
true.
On. Yeah.
Farlow,
we
do
should
you
push on
do
it.
you see anything?
All right.
Okay,
What do
so
you see
I
with
roll
your
for
mage
perception
eye?
again.
On the dining room, you do not see anything invisible.
We're in the dining room now, right?
You said it was
Yeah.
something in the music room, right? Should we go back and have a peek?
I'll backtrack and peek through the door.
I sneak behind. Yeah, Farlow, and
So I roll
prepare.
for another perception.
Yeah, prepare a guiding bolt.
You don't need to.
To
So,
prepare a
Farlow,
guiding bolt,
go
you
back
have to
to the
use
go
the
back
spell.
to the music room.
We're prepared to use
Just
it
at the
anyway.
door.
Farlow, you notice that the music room itself has like there was a stand where there used to be a harp and like several instruments are missing from the stands.
What? Like between when we walked past and now?
No, as in like Farlow will know that there used to be instruments here, but quite a few are
Oh,
missing.
okay.
And there's a tuba in the corner, and there seems to be something peeking out of it at Farlow.
Does it look? It's inside the tuba.
As in, there's something peeking out of the tuba in your direction, and as soon as it sees you looking at it, it makes a little squeak noise and like vanishes back in.
Okay. So I'm gonna step in, and I'm just gonna say hello.
Wait, Farlow, what do you see?
Seeing this happen, Bubbles is gonna follow right behind.
Okay. I don't think my familiar can see invisible stuff in the ethereal plane, right? It's just a normal familiar.
As in, no, your familiar does not have that sight ability.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna brave myself. I'm gonna tell Bubbles. I saw something squeaking in the tuba. I don't think it's harmless. Shall we go have a look?
You don't think it's harmless?
Look cute. The squeaking was cute.
You know, in an alternate dimension, you almost sound like those white people in horror movies. Also, I've heard.
That's okay. I have mage armor on now.
All right.
He's invincible.
Do I see anything?
So we go
Guys.
towards the tuba. I'm just gonna assume the tuba is in this corner
The tuba is over here,
or wrong
which is
corner.
why most of you just walked past it initially.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go kind of like 30 feet away from it and then try to call hello again. That's not 30 feet.
Okay, you walk over to it and oh, hello.
Yeah, they went back into the music room. I'm
And,
still
We're
in the
looking for
dining
trouble
room,
and making it double.
standing at the door.
what are you trying to do, Farlow?
I'm trying to get the thing to come out again.
Are you
Hopefully
trying
not
to
on my
scare
face
it?
at the same time. Yeah?
Are you trying to scare it?
No, I'm trying to coax it to come out. Hopefully my time with my little familiar lets me know how to create small creatures.
Okay, what do you say to get it to come out?
Okay. Hello,
My name is
are
Farlow.
you
I'm Farlow, and I'm a
Hello?
Gemini Sagittarius.
are you a hungry fellow? I'm gonna make some stupid rhyme.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Everyone was talking at once. Sorry.
So he's gonna say, hello little fellow. Are you hungry or angry?
I'm not little.
Ooh.
Oh, are you
So-
medium sized then?
Does everybody else hear this?
Yes.
Oh,
Really?
so
You think it sounds like an imp?
Bubbles' ears just perk up like, ooh.
So Silas isn't with us, right? Okay. So that means he's still in there, he's not coming out.
Yeah.
Well, a big man should show himself then.
Try and hurt me and I'll do something really nasty.
Farlow,
What?
come away from there.
That's
Hit,
cute.
hit. Try to hit him?
You try to hit him?
What?
No, what did he say? Something,
I'll do
I'll do
something really
nasty.
nasty.
So he's
Oh, we ain't gonna do no nasty stuff here.
we have treats.
Are you hungry? Because hungry is better than angry.
No!
And he's angry.
What do you want? You seem to be
Why
following
are
us.
you here?
Looking for someone.
Oh, is it me?
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Farlow tries to step like 10 feet closer.
Is the thing in the tuba?
Yes.
Yes.
I
You
doubled
just
my-
like flip the tuba upside down. That'll be a fun.
Trap it.
Hey, come
Farlow,
on
be
out,
careful.
please. Us. Waiting
Where's
should
the
be
master of this place? Where?
The master,
the master of this place? You mean Ganelian? Gan?
Just want to know where the master of this place is.
You mean Rictus?
Who are you?
That's
I'm his apprentice.
yeah.
Gotcha. I've been here around before. That means you probably weren't here earlier.
I'm just
you
supposed to
come
talk
from?
to the master. I'm not supposed to talk to enemies.
We're not enemies.
Prove
We're
it.
friends.
Prove it.
The best I can do right now is not hurt you and give you food. So I take out a ration.
Do you have some like item that indicates that you're Rictus's apprentice?
Probably on my does Ganilian have like an emblem like or any symbols that he uses for his noble whatever like seal?
No,
Yeah,
Alright.
he's quite anonymous.
yeah.
Alright.
Just dunk acid on it and be done with it. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Isn't there something? You might... Yeah, go on.
So I'm gonna tell him, well, the best I can do right now is like not hit you and give you some food. But wait, is anyone do you say it out loud? Just go.
No, I've only whispered to Bubbles that it's an imp because I'm next to Bubbles.
It's an invoice.
Also, I'm next to Fen. I tell Fen that there's an imp.
And Fen nods.
It's not mine.
What does it
Not
respond?
I'm not hungry.
Oh well. If you're not hungry and you're just gonna stay there and wait, I guess I can't do anything now. So you just
Yeah,
keep
let's
waiting
just
in this room,
continue.
okay?
Okay, let's go.
We're gonna go check off that cute little basement in the back. Bye bye.
Wait. Do you know where the master is?
Oh, Rick is a Ganilian.
Who's the master?
Some
What-
dark
who are you?
elf fellow.
Well, of course we know where he is, but who are you?
Dark elf fellow.
My master sent me to find this other master.
Why?
Oh, we don't know about that. Oh wait, I mean like I'm talking like as an character, out of character. We don't know about that yet.
We can fake it out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to
Just-
bait
just
who is the
pretend-
master.
pretend.
How
we know.
many masters do you have?
Just one.
And you're looking for the other master. That's two. What a confusing little creature.
You're
Seems to be
dumb.
Speaking in riddles.
Well, you're dumb too.
You don't even know your
They're
master's
both
name. Say that.
confused.
I turn to Bubbles.
You go,
Alright.
go and bait out the master's name.
Either
Well-
I'm going insane or Farlow is speaking to a musical instrument.
No,
It's,
I'm not.
it's
There's
complicated.
a little creature in there. Then Farlow goes
Look,
closer and tries
Farlow.
to look.
Farlow, come here. If we're not going to get any more information from this creature, I say we just continue.
Okay. Oh, bye, guy. Little kid, big fellow.
I'm not little.
Look, big guy. If you decide to tell us something, maybe you can speak to us in
You haven't
5-10
told me
minutes.
anything about yourselves?
Well, my name's Bubbles.
My name is Farlow.
We're friends, but we've got to go now because you're really wasting our time. So we walk off.
Bubble?
Yes.
Do you know the red fellow?
Red fellow?
What's it to you? Are you a friend?
He's another master, right?
Yes, we can say that.
Can I talk to her?
Are you going to promise that you're not going to hurt anyone?
Does it look like I can hurt anyone?
Well-
I mean,
Promise me.
Inside check. Inside
I
check.
solemnly swear by my stubby little claws that I will not hurt the master.
All right.
Inside check.
Inside check,
Inside check.
motherfucker.
Well, since I'm there,
You
Oh.
can't trick me.
That crit.
Oh, that crit though.
I like it how Red and Fen are just
wow.
like whatever.
Yeah.
Uh,
I know if it's lying too.
Nothing gonna trick
the-
us.
Desperate and overly hopeful.
Okay.
Sincere.
I walk to Red and I start whispering, Red, the imp that you might have mentioned once upon a time that might be following us seeks an audience with you, funnily enough, calls you the other master.
Huh. Let's see what it has to say.
Oh, good.
Alright.
Red.
All right. Where I move over to the tuba because that's what Farlow's been talking at, right?
Yes.
I go up.
The imp's face pokes out from the end of the tuba.
Is it
Oh,
a
most
dog?
gracious of Masters Red, this one teaches an audience with you, and is that how it goes?
All right. When and where?
Maybe
Sorry, what was that?
right now, maybe
All right. Where?
here.
Okay.
We take a step back.
So my master, how much do you know? You are a master too, but do you know the other masters?
Do I know the other masters, or is it not really common knowledge?
Red, as a matter of a question mark, you are a warlock.
Yeah.
Associate with other warlocks.
We don't associate with other warlocks.
But how much do you associate with other warlocks?
Depends on how common they are. Like, let's say,
Okay. You're not.
yeah.
You do know that in Vithalanos
Mm-hmm.
there is a cabal of some sorts.
Ah,
Mainly warlocks, and to call it, it's hard to call it like a tight-knit group of such warlocks being as they are.
mhm.
But some of them hail back. Some of them maintain that warlocks were here before, like wizardry schools and proper like practices of magic and all that. You know, they're a bit of an older band, and they like their individualism a bit too much to be an organized group. So some of them they call themselves the cabal. Like, it's a vanity thing, but sometimes they meet up. Sometimes they just talk to each other and whatnot. It hasn't been a formal gathering for a while.
Okay. I probably don't associate with them too much. Like, I would know about them, but I wouldn't be like buddy with them too much.
Some of them are a bit of an oddball.
Mm-hmm. Any names that stand out?
I would say not particularly at the moment, but anyway, the imp does say. So, my master, the great Missenden, has instructed me to the purpose of finding this dark elf fellow.
Mm-hmm.
Discuss important and critical private business.
With this dark elf fellow.
Yes.
All right. Well, I haven't seen him since this place was attacked. I'll tell you that much for free.
It was like this? Is this normal?
No, it's not. But anyway, he's not here. I recommend looking for him elsewhere.
The great Missenden may have also mentioned something about urgent security concerns and possibly seeking a second opinion of a like-minded sort, and not wanting to go back to him empty-handed.
All right, where is he? Perhaps I can speak to him.
New to him.
Where was he?
Hmm. You were a master, but the others are not?
No.
Not very safe.
Maybe I'll come alone then. Will that keep the great Missenden at ease?
Would be fantabulous.
Alright. I turn to the party. You guys think you'll be alright by yourselves?
Where are you off to?
Not sure. Someone else is looking out for Gangan, apparently.
Hey,
Finding out more couldn't hurt.
hey, big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of my friend, alright?
It's a trap.
Yes.
You promise.
Full chest.
Alright, I trust you.
Inside.
Player to DM, I heard everything too, right? Even though like it's just a voice emanating from the tuba, right?
Oh no, I think he.
As in, after it peeks out to see red, you all can see it.
Right, but we heard everything that was saying to Red, right? Or no?
Yeah, you would have.
All right. I go up to Red and go, wherever you're going, be careful. I really don't think going off on your own is a good
Okay,
idea.
other than red, who of you have proficiency in Arcana?
Let me
I do.
check.
Probably the
Farlow.
wizard.
I does not have.
God damn it!
Well, I
Fantastic.
have jack of all trades.
Yeah, the cat's got jack of all trades.
Let's see, in Arcana or the Jack of all trades, you would know that the imp is sort of referring to this cabal thing, like possibly other masters and all that thing, and no one really knows what the cabal gets up to, but the city doesn't seem to consider them a big threat.
Well, anyway, she's going to go out to Red and say, if it's having anything to do with the cabal, keep your wits about you, just in case.
Yes, yes.
Alright. Let me know if anything happens.
Will do. You guys take care.
Well, good luck then, Red. I bid you safe travels. I go into the dining room and join Fenriloff. And I go to Fenriloff and whisper,
Bye.
Fenriloff, Fen. I can call you Fen, right? The craziest thing happened. We met an
on.
imp. And apparently
Red
Red's
told
going
me
off on her own to meet some other warlocks of some sort of warlock fair.
Yeah, she's strong enough to go on her own.
I shrug. Well, if you say so. But onward to business.
We go!
Okay. You head to the basement, and Fenriloff guides you through the illusionary barrels.
Yay,
You
barrels.
notice that
Yay,
notice that the basement door, before you push it open, the slavers have marked it for further investigation. There's an area of interest.
Check for traps.
Alright, based on these markings, do I know if they've been here and explored it yet, or were they just marking it so they could come back later?
Well, it's quite unsure, but usually the slavers mark it as a mental note thing, so maybe some of the others will follow up on it. It's not clear as to what extent they investigated.
It's like
I told them to have a look at this room.
Can't, but for
Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
Like, we'll check later. I thought I-
Well, the illusionary barrels are still there. Inside, Fenriloff can verify the trapdoor is still closed. It's still locked.
At least we know
The
that
spectre went through it but couldn't get past a certain point, right?
True.
The trapdoor itself?
Mm-hmm.
It's time for some dispel champion.
I have dispel, but can I
Me
check
too.
what it is?
I have
I have
detect.
I have dispel. Oh, Kane has.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a common lock
Go
on
ahead.
it at the moment, like a rather big lock on it at the moment.
Can I check for traps to see if there's anything other than whatever magical ward is on it?
Okay, you check around. It doesn't seem that there's any like mundane traps on it. It's just a very big lock right now.
Okay. Poke the lock.
You poke the lock.
With
the
my
lock
dick?
will-
No. Okay, I've had
Nice.
coffee. I've had a lot of coffee. All right, can I pick the lock?
Okay, roll for it.
19.
Yay, nice.
Hmm. You know,
19 is
about
good.
dispelling this magic barrier, I don't think this is a good idea. It's more likely to keep something out rather than to keep us. It's more likely to keep
You
something.
know what
else
everyone's
out rather than
equipped
us.
with? What's Kane wielding in his hands?
I am wielding
He holds nothing until he draws
Okay.
his weapon.
Fenriloff?
nothing. Actually, a dagger. That's all I have.
My hand is
And a
always on my
crossbow.
silver longsword.
A
Okay.
dagger and crossbow. Yeah.
Sorry, Follow?
Just have his spell book.
Okay. Bubbles?
A rapier on her side. Otherwise, she's not holding anything except for her lockpick now.
Okay, Bubbles picks the lock. And immediately, there's like a loud barking noises from below. Oh,
It's a hound!
oh, oh,
I should be here, right?
Dogs!
What? All right, you're a cat.
Nice.
I should be able to see it. Should I not have seen visibility?
You haven't opened the door. You haven't opened
Okay.
the trap door yet, but as in the moment the lock comes off, immediately there's the barking.
Wait, this isn't protocol. We don't leave hounds in investigation areas like this.
Was it a silence?
That's right.
Yeah, was it a silence sort of spell to make sure nobody hears the barking? Would I know?
We didn't dispel yet, actually.
No.
But unlocking it would have
one thing you
dispelled
do
it.
notice that's a bit odd is like the barking of the dog is like perfectly rhythmic.
Oh.
Okay.
It's an alarm.
Farlock kind of have an idea what it is because it's a conjuration.
Oh my god. Wait, I dispel it.
Farlow, I'll allow you an Arcana check.
Oh, right. Wait, without? Okay, now.
It's a more
Wow.
I think.
Okay. This seems to be a spell you may have heard of before. Modern Canaan's Faithful Howl.
Yeah.
It conjures a phantom
old
watch
spell.
door. Look after an area and bark when uncertain conditions.
Yep. Don't go near it. It can
Visible
bite, but it
in
can't.
real plane, ignores illusions, and it can bite if something gets near enough.
Yeah.
Two of them.
I suppose it's time to.
Farlow
dispel
was
this.
a spell.
Lina, do you have your headphones on?
What?
Do you have your headphones on?
No.
Do you have headphones?
Yeah, but one of the wire is something wrong. I cannot use my mic.
Ugh.
Sorry, is it too loud? I'm speaking.
No, we just keep hearing feedback.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I can hear myself.
Hang on.
Okay, how do you all wish to proceed?
We're
Cautiously. Dispel?
Yeah, we're dispelling this, right?
Dispel.
It's better now, Lina. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello, just test.
What you do know is the Phantom Hound's also invisible.
Can Lina see the Phantom Hounds? Or rather, can Farlow
Is
see the
anyone
Phantom?
opening the door?
Alright, I look at everyone. Oh, Bubbles looks at everyone and goes, those dogs are quite unnerving. Do you want me to open the doors? Or shall somebody else?
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, alright. Then it's fine now. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we could dispel them the moment you open the door.
Oh,
Ready action.
Yeah, ready action, exactly. I suppose Farlow can take one and me as well.
What?
yeah, but
One
you
for
all
the
can't
team?
see invisible though.
Oh yeah, only Farlow can see invisible dogs.
I can point. Well, when I
Let's
open
lock
the
all the
door-
doors around here first.
That's
no,
fair.
wait. I can try opening the door, and I'll conjure mage hand where it is, where it stands. It shouldn't interfere with the hands. Is that possible?
Yeah, that's okay. You can open the door and cast Mage Hand, I guess.
Yeah, where the dog is, so they can dispel at the doggo.
Alright.
Okay. Farlow, you open the trapdoor with your mage hand or yourself, and then you find that there's a 5-foot wide, like sort of like narrowish set of stairs heading down
Okay.
into a cellar. This and it's hard to. It's completely dark. You just know that the light sort of vanishes down, and then the sound of the barking seems to be coming from around the landing.
Okay, if I pull down my goggles of the night, can I actually see through it, or is it like a spell?
Down, you can see it's ordinary darkness. The stairs goes down about 20 feet into a room of some kind. There's like a large carpet laid out in the middle. It's a bit threadbare, and there seems to be certain tables towards the side, an empty bookcase at the end, and the barking sound seems to be coming from around the corners. Do not see the hounds, but the barking is definitely louder now.
Okay, so I'm gonna go downstairs. We're going down, guys.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Takes out his shield and readies his sword.
So who's
To
in
the
front?
edge. Me, I guess.
Okay.
I'll
It's louder
accompany
as you
Farlow.
go down the stairs.
Are we going into a new map?
I don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all walking down the stairs. And just stay where you are because it's 20 foot long. Just
Right.
looking for a thing. But
Excuse
as
me.
soon as
Oh, sorry, pardon me, sir.
I'll just use these to represent the dogs. As soon as Farlow
Ah.
reaches the bottom, it's attack.
Oh,
What is your Farlow? What's your AC?
Oh god.
Wait,
Phantom
wait,
powers
wait.
are the conjurations and celestials, right?
Farlow, because you stepped within range of the dogs, they bite at you.
Ow!
oh, Barlow.
Dogs.
What
It's okay,
happened?
I'm still alive, I think. I'm being bitten
Ugh.
by holy fuck.
By holy. Whoa, Jesus! What?
The first hound bites you for. Do you have shield or something?
Do you have
I
reaction
have
shield?
shield. Yes, I'm going to reaction
Would you
shield.
like to right? Shield will help you. Yeah, shield helps you block one of the bites. So you take the first bite as the hound lunges and gnashes at you for 22 damage.
And I have +5 bonus to AC, including the triggering attack.
Yeah. So what was your original AC?
15, so +5, I have 20 now.
Okay, 20. So only one hound hits.
Ah, so you blocked that one.
Yeah. So you took 22 damage from a piercing of an ethereal
a lot.
hound.
That's
The
better than
rest of you are
40.
able to see it appear now.
All right.
Can I roll out of?
I'm going to say, what are each of you doing now in order?
I dispel magic. I use that on the hounds, or where I believe they are.
Oh yeah, because you already action it, right? You see and you
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah. Okay. Spell check.
That's a D20, is it?
Yes, D20 plus your casting ability.
That would be +7.
Wisdom, +4 or something, I think. Who else is dispelling?
It was
I
Follow,
didn't
but he got bit. I have Dispel.
I don't have this spell actually.
Okay, I'm going to cast Dispel.
All right.
All right.
Go.
Okay, Kane
Yes!
was
23.
one of the
Nice.
hounds poofs and disappears.
Yes, I'm competent for once.
Plus
And
4. Wait, who's casting Dispel?
Kane dispelled one.
Yeah, I dispelled one.
Okay, so I'm dispelling
more.
the other one, right? Yes. Go. 14.
That's enough. The other one
Yeah.
proves our existence.
Yeah.
I rush over to Farlow and tend to his wounds.
Are you alright?
You've got to be more careful.
Far.
Catch him up. Do I have to roll medicine or something?
No. This healing is spells.
Right. I suppose I'll cast
Death of magic.
healing word.
But
on
when,
you.
yeah, Farlo was gonna say, when you said that you have to be more careful, Farlo's gonna ask, is that your healing words?
I give you a look. I didn't think you had a sense of humor. Now hold still. Let's see. 1d4 plus 4.
That's actually pretty good.
Who knew you had a sense of humor? All right. Come on, I help him up.
Okay. With the hounds dispatched, you all are able to take a better look around the area. Who's providing light?
I can cast light.
I do have light as cantrip as well, but yeah, go ahead.
Who needs light? Wait, who needs light right now?
I think all
I
of
have
us.
dark vision, but I think light is good to have a look.
Yeah.
Good look at the place. Yeah.
So we
I
can
just
see
cast
color.
While they're taking care of each other, you know.
Yeah,
I just
because
cast light.
most of us is like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just curious, if Farlow took both bites, would he have gone down?
No, he still has a bit more. He has
Like how much a bit
54.
more?
He has 54, so he would have had 14. Now he has 30 with plus 6, right?
That still
He
hurts,
is
bro.
38.
Many hurt.
Okay.
Is that your HP after you leveled up?
Oh, yeah, never mind. I'll take the penalty for that. I didn't level up my HP. That's okay. Level it up next next session.
It looks like this basement is partially an alchemical lab. To the side, there are empty beakers on a table. Some of them gathering the dust hasn't been moved, and like there's like small little lock compartments that indicate the various reagents. And to the nearby the alchemist lab, there seems to be like crates or so that are not remarkable except for the fact that the symbol for inflammable has been marked on them. There's also some more boxes towards the other side of the room. Seem fairly dusty and quite sturdy looking. Some of them have even iron bands around them to secure them. And there's a little bookshelf that seems to have like very few volumes on it at the far end of the wall. And you all are standing on a carpet that seems a bit suspiciously out of place in a cellar.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. As a ritual or just as a...
If Detect Magic, I'm pretty sure I had it as a ritual.
So a ritual will take 10 minutes to cast.
I think
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, I ask you guys. All right, I'm going to have a look around the room. Just you guys do your bit. I'll be right back. So I begin casting it.
What are the others doing?
I'm going to motion you guys to not step on the rug, and he's gonna check what's under it and like everything around.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I see anything invisible?
Nothing else invisible now.
Okay, and I'll just do a normal investigation. Is that okay? Just want to check the...
Let's not do rolls here. Just say which part you want to take a look at.
Okay, I'm sort of looking towards the bookshelf, but I'm not moving from where I am. I'm just going to see if there's any books that I can read the spine of and sort of identify from that.
As in you have to get nearer to take a look because you're a bit... It's the far end.
Oh, the far end.
The rock in there?
Okay, Fenriloth, you lift up the carpet to take a peek under.
Mm-hmm.
There's a circle of some kind drawn out in silver powder.
Oh dear.
In what kind of shape?
Circle.
Is it a summoning circle?
Seems to be a general circle of some kind, maybe for well, as a necromancer, that sometimes people communicate with other realms and such.
So is it
This
like
would be
sort
a
of communication?
baseline for it.
Oh, baseline.
Hmm.
Powder?
But it's not fully written here, right?
Well, it's a bit smudged and hasn't been used for a while, you think. It's a bit...
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So someone is doing some communication things with the other planes or something. I go check the table.
Okay. What is Farlow doing?
Sorry, I thought my turn. Yeah, I'm gonna check the alchemy table.
Hey, Farlow, you see you check out the alchemy table. Has Farlow ever dabbled in alchemy before?
No, I don't think so.
I think that
Thinking
question
of our drinking.
depends on whether or not Gan would have asked him to. Oh, you should learn this.
No, most of his spells.
Ganelian thinks of Farlow as being a bit butterfinger.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay,
wise
well,
man.
you don't really have alchemical
Wise
training.
man.
It does look like a very nice, fairly shiny, complete set. There's the beakers, it has the little Bunsen burner thing, even has those swirly straw things of glass and
I want to ask
Ooh.
if Fenrilov can make it up because he's been working with Nakora, and I assume she has.
What Nakora does, to call it alchemy would be frankly quite insulting to those who practice it.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about what Nakora does?
She does not use any of these equipment, but she does use the reagents though.
She's a witch!
So anything of region or just these are all equipments?
Reagents, well, it does seem to be quite complete. You can make out there's some sulfur powder, there's a bit of powdered silver.
I'll take the powdered
There's
silver.
there's some preserved garlic cloves. There's even a bit of powdered diamond. Bit of powdered diamond and
Is it? Oh yeah, is the table like used or is it super dusty?
a little bit dusty. A bit of it has been swept here and there, but doesn't look like it's been used lately.
Like how dusty?
Not a thick layer.
So there has been some people using it recently. I mean, not like super recently, but
I've seen some used at some point.
well, it's not. He's gonna take a look at all these regions. Nothing suspicious or anything.
Reagents. Take a look at some of them, and I'll allow you a perception check at this point. The reagents more
18?
closely. Okay. Some of the reagents smell a bit acrid and a bit has a strong tinge to it, a bit blackish. Black powder and similar sort of smell coming from the crates nearby.
Oh.
And powder?
What kind of powder? I missed that part. Like what powder?
Sort of a black powder.
Oh,
acrid
okay.
and all that. Okay,
All right.
while I was looking at that, I'll go to Bubbles. So what's Bubbles doing?
Bubbles is seeing that everything is okay and people are walking around the room. She's going to carefully walk. Be careful not to step on anything suspicious on the ground, and go towards the bookshelf. She's going to check if any of the books is in a language she can read, and if anything, what does she see?
What languages does Bubbles know?
She reads, or she can speak Common and Draconic.
Common and Draconic. Lots of the books seem to be rather worn alchemical formulae or reference books, herbology and such. 4 books do stand out though, something about the way the writing is presented.
Mm-hmm.
You do not understand, 5 books do stand out. One of them in particular is seems to be common, but like the writing has sort of been scratched out so badly it's very difficult to make out. Them, 3 of them are in a foreign language to you that you do not understand. And the 4th book, which is a grey-colored book, rather plain-looking, has this title on it. I put it in Discord.
Okay. Shimyazi. So I'm saying this out loud for everyone to hear, hoping that somebody sort of goes, "Oh, I know what that means." Shimyazi the Equalizer. Does anybody know what that means?
This, the equalizer is a common term to referring to an agent of death or an avatar of death. Shimiyazi, or whatever, like people have different names for things, but it would something called the equalizer would be implied to be an agent of death.
Fenriloth, since you're a necromancer, perhaps you could take a look at this. I'm not going to touch anything here yet until Kane can confirm that there's no magic around.
Wait, so have you actually taken the book already?
No, I'm just looking at this point.
So you're just pointing it out, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Fan nods and wait for Kane to finish his ritual.
Also, there's a bunch of books in a foreign language. So I don't read it. Do I know what it sort of looks like? Language-wise?
Well, like the gray book is quite plain, but from the care that's been placed to where they are sitting, it would seem that these books have more significance than the others. They also seem to there's also some bookmarks on them that seems to be referenced quite more than others.
So if anybody else knows any other language other than Draconic and Common, maybe you might want to take a look at this.
What's
does
Follow
Undercommon
doing?
help? Asking DM.
What help?
We have to know like other languages, right? But
But
how
what
do
does
we even know
what
that?
does Follow do now?
So Bubbles asked that out loud, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna go over to her and say, "Why is it important?"
It might be.
Yeah.
I see bookmarks and stuff.
Well, I can comprehend language, but it'll take us another 10 minutes. It's a ritual.
Okay. Does anyone understand Sylvan? Sylvan.
It's a Fey language.
Does anyone understand Sylvan?
Nope.
No.
Does anyone understand speech?
No.
Just says,
anyone
I
understand-
understand Sylvan, but I'm not there.
Okay, wait. Sylvan,
anyone understand
Sylvan, and what?
This is out of character knowledge.
Yeah.
Sylvan, deep speech, infernal.
Infernal. All right. So Bubbles realizes that nobody might know, so she's piping up, hoping to see that Kane is done with the magic thingy.
Okay.
Is he?
Am I done? Yeah.
Kane just about finishes now.
Okay, she
All
looks
right.
at him and goes, "Any magic?"
I blink. What do I see?
Okay, Kane, you can see that the carpet below you glows faintly magical with a circular sort of outline.
Well, there's something below the carpet. Besides that,
Some of it is there's a little bit of magic from like the crates near the alchemy table.
and there's something in those crates, and
Nothing else.
that's all.
I point casually to the bookshelf. What about over here?
I look closer at the bookshelf. Do I see anything?
Nothing magical. But
Nope.
what languages do you understand? Any of those that I mentioned?
I, good sir, speak common and undercommon.
All right, nothing then.
Hearing that, I make sure there's nothing on the books that can trigger any traps, no wires, no weird
is-
fingerprints, no dust that has been bothered,
So
and take the 3 interesting books.
Okay.
Hmm.
Right. Anyway,
Wait.
so what's Kane going to do now? Bubbles is going to cast comprehend languages, is it?
I'm going to take it first and then deal with it later because we want to go further, right?
Alright.
Because my
I actually
Is that
comprehend.
further in the room?
Yeah. I'd like to peek out the door behind us.
Okay,
Like open the door where we came from. Peek
bubbles?
out behind us. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
From the shelf, you realize like the shelf seems a bit shallower than a normal bookshelf.
Oh.
The spicious.
So she's taking the 5 books that she saw that looks interesting, chucking it into a bag of holding, and then goes, I've got the books. Also, this is fake. This is a door.
Oh,
Dun dun dun.
a bookshelf door. Classic. How do we suppose we open this? Suppose one of these books opens it.
We could
Just
push.
pushing it.
Well,
Okay,
I for one am wary of pulling out other random books. It might be a trap.
Good
What's
point.
Farlow doing in the meantime?
He tries to push the bookshelf from the side.
It slides open.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
clever boy.
Let's go with
Pet,
Follow.
pet.
Yeah.
Now, do I see?
Okay,
Genius.
Yeah. What do we see? What do we see?
You all do see like another stairway beyond the door, like again 5 foot wide, heading downwards, and the corridor that it leads to, there seem to be a bit like slightly less worked stone now, a bit of natural stone coming in. There's also some dripping noises, a bit more moist and damp here.
I suppose we found our escape route. All right. Is it really dark?
No barking, right?
It's completely dark again.
All right.
What about- Your detect magic. Do you
Yeah,
see
it's still
anything?
on. It's still on. I peer into the darkness. And the
No
abyss peers
magic
back.
here. No magic as far as you can see here.
No, nothing as far as I can see. Suppose we should press on. Anything from you, Farlow? Do you still have your
Anything
detect-
invisible?
Yeah. Do you have that
Nothing
on?
invisible.
All right.
Let's go. I
So-
suppose. Yes.
I look at Fairy Lotta and say, "Shall I still go first?"
It's alright, I can go first.
Yay!
He
Me
casts
too.
the light on his shield, so he'll bring his shield and sword like forward and down.
We're moving forward, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Onward.
What's the marching order?
I am. I think. I am in the middle.
Good
Let's
luck,
put
guys.
ourselves on top or something.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, on top because you're out of this map already.
I want to be at the side so I can watch out for any magic.
It's a 5 foot corridor only.
So
Oh,
it's
alright.
Yeah,
one
we are
straight
going in
line.
a straight line.
Yeah.
Fenrir, Farlow?
Yeah, I'll be in the back.
Can I check the walls to see if there's anything interesting? Any scratches? Any words? Any levers? Any buttons?
Because you specified this, I'll say that Bubbles checks the walls as you move along, and yeah, they are like fairly standard walls, sort of built, a bit of natural stone mixing in. But you do also notice that there's some scraping on the side of the walls, as if like something scraped against it.
Does it look like the scraping that I had seen in the was it the thingy in the museum?
No, it doesn't. Well, you do notice it's about shoulder height.
Oh. Finger
What
scrapes
about
or
the steps?
yeah.
You tell at the moment, just looks like something like scraped on the stone. Well, it definitely left the impression on the stone.
I mean, on the steps that we are stepping on, are there any like claw marks that like goes down?
Looking down, no, the stone is too solid here to leave any marks.
So I'm seeing either somebody has really strange nails or they were dragging something or carrying something down and it marred the walls.
Suppose there's only one way to find out.
Yep, we'll keep walking. How far down did we go?
Yeah.
Okay, you head down about like 20 feet, like the moist now as you turn around a bend, and then now it stops becoming worked stone, it becomes natural stone, and someone has sort of like made stairs out of the stone, but they're not very even.
Do I smell anything strange?
Still smells moist and damp here.
No smell of sewage, smell salty, smells.
Not yet.
Okay.
And turning around the bend from there, you come out to another slight opening where you can see like some rather moldy looking barrels to the side, a broken open crate that there seems to have little beetles nesting there. And there's
Does it smell
and
similar
there seems to be like there seems to be the discarded remains of some kind of a stretcher.
what?
Stretcher.
Discarded remains of what seems to be a stretcher.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Hmm?
who might possibly need to be on a stretcher in this house?
Your friend
Oh.
Ganelion, I suppose.
I'm not saying who, but it might be.
So you're saying he escaped through here then? Quite a clever man, I say.
If he did, then we're in the right direction. If he's not, then... Well, this is interesting. No, she's truly saying this because she's like, oh, what is this?
Well, forward. Whoa!
Indeed. Nowhere to go but forward. We'll
Does
find
the
out at the
barrel
end.
smells like the one that we saw up there?
Sorry?
Does the barrel have the same kind of smell that we?
No. It seems to have been looking at the mold and all that. It looks like it might have been containing water at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So it's like empty now. All right. So walking forward, anything ahead?
Okay, continue ahead. You see like like the scrape marks stopped after that.
Stopped at which point?
Stopped at where you found the barrels.
Oh, and the stretcher, right?
So
It's a bit worn off at some of the ends.
So that is the mark of the stretcher then.
yeah, I figured as much. All right, so
Okay,
we know where the scrapes came
proceed.
from.
The uneven stairs continue further down. And
Why did they abandon it at that point though?
it's a bit hard to get your balance now since like the steps are quite uneven.
I think I know why.
Some of the rocks are a bit loose as well, grinding off beneath your feet. The ceiling is a bit low in some places. Continuing on still in this darkness with only your light to bear. Fenriloth was trying to smell the air and everything, right?
That was Bubbles, I think.
Was it Bubbles or Fenriloth?
Bubbles was smelling around.
Bubbles have more sensitive smell, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm
Bubbles was
assuming she
smelling
does.
the air and all that. It was damp. It's still more damp here. And abruptly, Bubbles smells something different in the air. Bubbles smells oil.
Oil? Gasoline oil or like diesel oil or
Oh, there's no
Vegetable
gas.
oil?
so-
Oil.
vegetable oil?
Kinds
Olive
of oil.
oil?
Olive oil.
Olive
Okay.
hair oil?
Pretty narrow section up my head. And Fenriloth may have to bend a bit.
Oh, all right. I bend a bit. It's too. Is it getting narrower? It's getting lower and narrower, right?
Yes.
I can't hear you guys.
Yes, it's
Yes.
getting lower and narrower.
Oh, okay. Well,
Bubbles smells oil.
okay. We proceed with because light is not flammable, right? So
Okay. Fenriloth, make a perception check.
Quite the escape route we've got here.
22.
22. Fenriloth, start proceeding ahead. You also smell oil and it's
Greasy
moist
kind of
and
oil?
wet. Some of the puddles around here seem to gleam a bit, not like water.
Well, I tell them, be careful not to light up anything flammable.
I'm glad I gave up smoking then. I ducked down under him. After him. Yeah.
So do I.
I will do.
Hey, what else?
What
Uh,
how do the puddles look? Do they lead a certain direction?
All of you
Dex.
make an acrobatics check, please.
Acrobatics.
Yay!
Oh
With
no!
disadvantage.
Carlo falls.
Acrobatics.
16.
Disadvantage.
Professional.
My worst
Disadvantage.
statue.
16.
Wait, Farlo's gonna use like
Crit though! I got a crit though!
Well, Abel, what's your acrobatics with disadvantage?
Well,
Yes.
let's have a look. See, I can't wait to make these rolls. Oh, that's garbage. That's also garbage.
Wait. Can I sort of grab Kane
It's
when
not
he
to do with
falls?
that.
Oh,
You all sort of move through. Fenriloth and Bubbles move through very carefully. Farlow and Kane, you get oil over yourselves.
Ugh. I just cleaned this suit.
even with 18? No.
I'm taking your first roll.
Oh,
But
because
she-
you used
she-
lucky.
Yeah, she used her feet, the luck thing, to reroll her roll.
Disadvantage will give you 12.
All right.
Well, we're disgusting.
So
Hans
Bubbles looks at
cautions you guys to be careful.
Bubbles looks at both of them. Well, that was slick.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh God! That was a good one.
Okay. And up
Yeah,
ahead,
Farlo's
the
going
oil
to slap
corridor you
Kane.
move.
What? It was a good one. Credit where credit is due.
Ahead of you, like there's a faint smell through the oil of like something salty water or some kind of thing. There's a lot dripping around here now.
Either we're near the ocean or we're going to walk into a trap made of salad dressing.
And ahead of you, however, the passageway seems to be blocked by a collapse.
Well, that's nice.
What kind of debris?
Of natural stone from like the ceiling above you, sort of.
Do I see any gaps that can look through?
You can sort of it's a bit difficult at the moment. You have to start moving rocks if you want to make a gap.
Like, can I feel any breeze through the debris?
There doesn't seem to be grease here.
No,
Not on the
Breeze.
A breeze.
breeze.
It's you cannot tell from here.
All right. Farrell starts moving some of the debris.
I help.
Yeah, I suppose. I help as well.
See what happens. We
Okay, it's still a bit narrow, so like I'll say Fenriloth can only have one person helping through like reaching past him.
Okay, who's the strongest? Because I know Bubbles is pretty weak.
Wow.
I have 14.
Strength? Really?
I am -1 strength, man.
Me too. All right, Farlow, go for it.
All right.
Oh, teammate strength.
We all kind of shuffle against each other and push Farlow to
That's
the floor.
bad.
That's terrible.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
bad.
No.
Oh.
That trip though. Oh well.
Okay.
I guess we have to resort to something else.
All right.
Oil.
It just takes you longer, and your work. What was Fenriloth's strength or athletics?
Athletics, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Oh. That's still 9. Ha!
Okay. Still quite a while of like
Worse.
working and crumbling and all that.
Oh, good one. If only you said it out loud.
And your work,
Uh-huh.
you shift the rubble, you make noise as you move parts of it apart.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And clear off like the top bit of rubble enough to see through, you can see you can sort of see like it opens up into a wider cavern of some kind. Like maybe about like 20 feet tall, wider cavern, like of natural rock. There's the distinct like sort of salty air here.
Okay.
There's a goblin.
do we
standing,
hear?
There's a goblin standing in front of you.
Ah.
What?
Does he look familiar?
Not to any of you.
Oh.
Oh,
Is he
the
just
goblin-
standing there with a serious face?
The goblin shakes his head. Please don't take this personally, but they told me they'll cut my tongue off if I didn't do this. And he drops an oil lamp at the lot of you.
Oh
Wait a
Farlow
minute.
and Farlow and Kane.
Yes.
Alright, everyone makes a dexterity saving throw, but Farlow and Kane make it with disadvantage.
Yay! I can't wait.
Dexterity.
I
Dexterity
have the
saving
worst
throw.
dex. Oh,
Make it good. Yes.
and Bubbles.
Follow, no! You're a
Alright.
critical fail.
Let's get
Just
this
use
over with.
use your lucky, Farlow. Use your lucky and
Quickly,
choose
use
the
your
crit.
lucky.
Oh, what the?
Okay, I'll use
I'm
lucky.
competent. What a surprise!
Oh no, wait. The GM already rolled, so I can't use lucky. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. Farlow. Oh, you did lucky, is it?
No. You already rolled, so I can't use it.
Farlow takes Farlow and Fen.
He
Farlow
crit failed.
takes
Okay.
Farlow and Fenriloth take 13 fire damage as like the lantern like lights on you all, and the entire corridor behind you just blows out.
Oh,
And Kane and Bubbles take 6 points of fire damage. Kane and Farlow take note that after taking your damage, the fire still clings onto you.
Uh-oh. Okay, can we roll initiative right now?
Initiative.
Are
Oh,
we
God.
using
Oh,
the
God.
initiative table? Yes, we are.
Oh god.
Wait. It's 18.
What
Initiate.
is that?
I don't want to roll again.
No,
Can I not roll again?
19.
Can I not roll again?
I can't wait. Oh, look,
It's
something told me not
8.
crap.
Mine is 18, remember that. I don't want to roll again.
This
I'm
seven-
below Bubbles. I don't want
He
to roll
moves
again.
after us.
Can you remove the ones that are the old ones?
The old one?
We can't.
There's old ones?
Only DM can see it.
Oh.
We can't see
Oh,
it.
yeah, we can't see it.
Farlow 6, is it?
8.
Farlow 6.
Oh,
The turn order is updated for me.
Fen, this is what you do. You just roll your initiative, and when it
Mhm.
comes out in
And
the
then-
turn order, you manually change it to your first roll.
Can we do that?
I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
sure
you can. You can. You just click on
I'm
it.
pretty sure you can, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I used to do last time.
Ow. Interesting.
I wish.
thing's not
I wish it sort of became, in order.
Right when you put it
I've,
down.
I've always
technology.
wanted to be smoking hot, but not like this. I like it.
Not like
Hey.
this.
Fenriloth is 18. Okay, I'll remove the old Fen. Goblin is 6.
I'm on fire, but still able to make horrible jokes. Ugh.
Puns! It burns!
It's a talent of mine, more of a curse, really.
The more in pain I am, the more I pun.
Yes.
I regret not taking. But isn't it magical because it doesn't stop? Like it's stuck on you?
The oil.
Oh, the oil.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
oil. Yeah.
Jane, put your turn order on it.
Vassar is not
Okay,
going to help.
I'm not really going to draw this out with a map since it's quite simple after that. But I'll say that behind this.
Kai is 17.
Yes. But I can't add myself to the turn order because, well,
You can click on your icon and then click initiative.
I can.
Yes.
What?
He
Click on your icon.
But he doesn't have an icon. He doesn't have like a sheet, I think.
Yeah, I don't have a sheet here, so.
Ian, you should give him a sheet.
But it says they're able feral right there.
Okay.
Does?
I
So,
got a bunch of question marks.
Okay, the goblin is over here.
Oh, nice little map.
Okay, the goblin's already running off there. Okay,
that's
is Bubbles is
first,
9.
right?
Can I cast?
Bubbles is 9.
Yeah.
Bubbles, the goblin's going, I'm sorry.
I'm going to
you love
cast
this shit.
hold person
Okay.
on the goblin. The little shit.
What's up?
Okay, uno momento. Let me just grab my spells. Healed.
I need to take a
Person.
whiz save. Yeah, whiz save.
There.
It's failed.
I'm sorry.
Ah! Stay there.
Okay,
I'm
what
gonna
else is Bubbles
lightning
doing?
shit.
You should move out of the
Burning.
fire, Bubbles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm moving out of the
that's fair.
fire.
Forward, is it?
Yeah.
Wherever
forward.
out of the fire is, can I go towards the goblin?
You have to
But
push
not
past.
so that like he can't throw anything that since he's being held, right?
He's paralyzed
Well,
right
he's
now.
not holding anything else.
Okay, just in case. She's gonna go
He's
forwards.
paralyzed.
And that is my turn.
Okay, next is Fenriloth. Let's see, Fenriloth is burning tunnel to the goblin. Oh,
I
it's
walk
frozen.
towards, and I look beyond him.
Yeah.
Can I perceive if there is anything else? Because I hear this is like explosion, right? Kind of.
Explosion is behind you and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
So it might have awakened stuff. I don't know, but I'm looking if anything's beyond.
You see up to like this point, you can see the tunnel curves around.
Can I hear anything?
Perception.
Oh gosh. Let's do it. 12? Is that good enough?
Well, you think you hear coughing noises.
Well.
The plot thickens.
What a deadly web we weave.
Huh. Well, I don't think this one, if during whole person he can't say anything, right? He's paralyzed. What Fernand's gonna do is he's gonna tie up this goblin with his rope.
That's fair.
Okay.
Tie him up real nice.
It's like looks like somebody
Yeah.
knows how to hog tie things. How's the
Give
goblin?
him a disadvantage when I hit him.
Donk.
Okay. Right. That's Fenriloth's turn. Next is Goblin, who will make a will save at the
What
end of
about
the
me? I rolled a 17.
round. Oh, you did. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Yep.
All right. I can't stop, drop, and roll in the
Still on
hole.
fire.
Yeah. I'm like, oh god. Can I push past the others without setting them on fire and going up?
Yeah, you can, but you need to do a stop, drop, and roll as an action if you want to try.
Yeah. I'd like to do that. Ooh, hot.
Make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Oh wow, I can't wait.
You can do it, Kate.
can't. Yes, today is my day.
Can I?
Oh god, garbage.
You know it's gonna be bad when he starts monologuing.
I know, right?
Okay,
Woo!
on fire.
God damn it! Woo!
Okay. For the next turn, Bubble sees this happening and she's going to inspire him.
To be on fire better.
Inspire him to not be on fire. So, this guy's not on fire.
Okay, you take another 2 fire damage.
Ooh, I'm burning.
So you can use that later to not be on fire.
So
Wonderful.
Dobby.
So hot. Can I roll all over Dobby over here? Like when I'm on
Dobby.
fire?
No, that's Bob.
What
Anyway,
is that, 20?
of his whole person, but now he's in robes.
Yeah, he's tied up.
Yeah.
He is
Hell.
dead. What?
I tie his
Shut
mouth.
up, you little shit.
Is there any cloth around? Like any
No,
cloth?
I tie up his. You can tie people up with like rope as well on his mouth, so he can only mumble.
Yeah, I was gonna shove like
I don't
cloth
think
in
you
his
have time
mouth.
to grab to tie the whole of him. So you started with the arms first, I presume.
Yeah, arms, legs, hog
Poor
ties.
bonkers.
Valu's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna run forward and stop, drop, and roll. You're like,
Two of us are rolling.
Oh god!
before I roll, I'm going to scream at the little shit and say, "You're lucky it takes an action to swipe you with my burning hand."
So meta.
No.
Oh no! Advantage, right?
Now.
Do I get inspiration too?
I forgot.
Fire, you're fine.
Okay, thank you.
You're good.
It's a DC 10.
Yes.
Oh, you had
No,
advantage.
you're right in advantage. It's
Oh,
15.
okay.
Yeah, 15.
Bubbles.
Oh, here we go.
So I'm looking at the. Eh?
Fenriloth, you do hear some muttering noises around the bend.
Ah, okay. I take note of that.
Okay.
I tell Bubbles that someone is beyond this this cave here.
I like how you're calmly saying it. Someone is beyond here while two people are screaming and rolling on the floor.
Somebody is coming.
Keep calm.
So Bubbles
Drink.
Bubbles looks at Fenriloth and she says,
Perception to hear what Fenriloth is saying.
"Yeah." Well, she hears what, or she sees Fenriloth mouth out something, and then she's like, "Okay, these guys are screaming. There's no way in hell they don't know there's people here." So she's just gonna go, "If that's Rictus Eibelman, we are friends."
Calling out from there.
Yeah. Is it
You
possible?
might want to move forward.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
still in
you
the
want to move
sewer.
forward.
Oh, okay. I thought I was already like near Tonkers or something.
This is you.
Oh, where?
You're
Yeah.
there.
I think she moved out before.
Oh,
but
I
didn't
am
move
here.
her icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, she moved out in the first round.
Okay, so I am closer to Tonkers.
She's like here.
Yeah. Do I see any cloth on the ground? Any?
And
No.
I can hear Fenrir.
What about
like,
rocks?
Properly.
Is there like loose rocks on the ground?
Loose rocks, yes.
About
plenty.
as big as my fist.
Yes.
Okay, so I pick up a rock, roll it in like whatever leftover oil there is, and then just shove it in Tonka's mouth.
Whoa!
Shut up.
Can't speak because he's paralyzed. I think.
No,
Just-
he already broke out from paralysis.
He
Oh,
broke
okay.
it. He broke whole person.
So she's shove it in the mouth. Shush. And then she's going to go forwards.
You guys are mean.
Ignore the flaming, screaming people.
Well, I give you some. One person's not on fire
Inspiration,
anymore,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's only
Yeah, one of- yeah, one of us-
Kane's
it's just me.
still on fire.
Bubbles is like, yeah, you can
Bubbles
put it
got
out.
info, and that's what?
Sorry?
What is Bubbles doing?
I
After
moved
the-
forwards and I go to say what I said just now.
Which is?
Rictus? And then listen. Okay, so that's my turn.
All you say is Rictus.
Yeah,
You're coming around the bend, is it?
yeah. So I'm right in front right now.
I am going to roll.
Aren't you gonna call like Ganalion?
Oh,
Oh god.
What?
that's nice.
What is
Oh, you're gonna get shot. You're gonna get shot. by Klajak.
explosion?
What's your HP?
My AC.
Bubble,
Yeah?
you come right around the bend and There's a dwarf holding a very special crossbow pointed in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
Like fingers quivering on the trigger.
Mm-hmm. Do I recognize the dwarf?
And,
It's Klajak!
Klajak!
as you call out, like there's a
Oh, it's the other Klajak.
Bad Klajak?
crossbow is lowered.
Oh, good, it's
Yeah,
you.
Farrell.
Is the old man okay?
Oh no, the whole party is gonna have a visit in their little cave.
At Kennedy.
Everyone just left.
So my hands are up.
The dwarf looks over his shoulder towards like a huddling bundle somewhere further away. You can see there's like a fire set up here,
Mm-hmm.
a few bed rolls.
She nods. Thank you. Unfortunately, your goblin has put two of us, on fire, so they're going to take a little while. Can I see him?
There's some coughing. Bubbles, but let's try.
Okay, so, can she walk past? Does Klajak give that okay?
Okay, I'll move on to the others first.
Okay.
Fenriloth, what are you doing? You hear this exchange.
Oh, he's gonna take that rock out of the goblin's mouth.
Oh my god.
And he asks
Poor
the
dude.
goblin to calm down. We are not here to harm you.
Only
Even
you.
though he looks pretty burnt up, but Fenrir's not gonna hit him. He's just gonna ask him to calm down.
So combat's over, right? Hello.
Wow.
You want it to be over? Oh.
Oh, fire!
The goblin is not putting up any further resistance, so I'll say combat's over.
All right. At this point, I casually get up while still on fire and go, "Yes, no harm. You know, set some of us on fire." And I go
Fenrir says
"Tell
you
me
should
to do it."
apologize to them. He say, like, motion to the two people who were rolling on the ground that you should apologize to them.
No need for that. I've already casually gotten up while still
No.
on fire.
The dwarf with a lot of guns told me I should do it.
Yes,
I'll
indeed.
forgive him for a pot of healing.
Fenrir says,
Oh, this
are
swindler,
you under
Farlo.
enslavement here? He asks.
No, I love working here.
Lol, sarcasm.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Do you need help? I
Barking
can.
noise from the other side. Come back here, you useless rat.
Whoa, who said that?
Who said that?
The dwarf.
Klajak
Oh, he
speaks!
said words.
God, just say some words.
Oh my god, words!
It's only because what's his face isn't here to say words.
Angry words.
He's
Um,
busy creeping on Erevan.
Just,
You all
No.
come around the bend
wait,
and,
before Kane comes through, I'm going to let them know that the guy that was stabbed by them is with us now, just in case.
the guy that stabbed what?
You remember how they came in and stabbed Kane at the jail cell?
Yeah.
I didn't
forget.
think of that. Ooh.
And now Kane is
Good
here,
to point out.
so
On
she's
fire, you know?
and now
Casually
she's here and on
talking about-
fire. She's explaining to Klajak as best she can that the guy that they sort of made pass out is now on the run with us.
Yes.
Alex, I guess.
Who?
Okay,
Forget
I
it.
at this point I walk in while still on fire. Oh,
that guy.
it's you. No wonder you
Who?
seem familiar.
Okay, anyway, he's with us, so he's safe. Just in case you don't recognize him, just identify his face. Maybe remember it.
Yes, it's so good to meet you.
The dwarf sort of draws up his crossbow and sort of traces the circumference of your face from a distance.
Yes, try and get my good side while we're at it. While still on fire, I extend a hand. Yes, no harm done. Very nice to meet you.
Bubbles is like,
You should be
why are you still on
extinguished by
fire?
now.
No, it's okay. This isn't the first time I've been on fire. I don't really care anymore.
What even? She goes, okay, she goes to
The
Ganelian.
dwarf does not take Kane's hand. He just sort of points behind himself to Ganelian.
Right, wonderful. You're all so friendly. I begin patting out the fires slowly.
Farlow can go forward because Farlow is apprentice.
Farlow is scared of Klajak. Yeah, he's scared of Klajak and Gorbak. Especially when Gorbak had that green eyes.
I
Oh,
whisper
yeah,
over
that's
the,
true.
I whisper over the Farlow. Are all your friends this, welcoming? I look over the Fenriloff as well.
And he
Farlow
answers back,
didn't say anything.
yeah, Farlow answers back, do you promise to shut up?
Yeah, I'm a man of my word, but some things are just impossible. I say this to fires.
I don't want to die because of you.
It's okay, embrace death. I've been there. Walk into the light. All right, never mind. So we go. Yeah,
Okay.
we're going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ganelian's picture isn't loading up for me for some reason.
That's okay. Take your time. I'll be snuffing out the flames of my passion and hopes and dreams.
See if you
there
can
he
somehow
is.
see if you can somehow see this picture. I put
We can see him. We can see him.
Okay.
Looks like an old dude with a stick.
He is an old dude.
Yeah. A new face.
Ah,
I'm
yes.
sorry that you had to be introduced into this.
I bow and go like, yes, it's finally so good to meet you. I throw my arms. Must be the fabled Ganelian, while still a little bit on fire, like the tip of my ponytail or something. I walk up to him and extend my hand. It's so
And he
good
just
to...
sort of reaches out with his stick and like whacks the fire out.
Thank you, good sir. You seem to be a little bit more charitable than your friends here. I've heard so much about you and your work. It's so good to finally meet the legend himself.
Please speak frankly, because there's not much good about it, I'm afraid.
I sigh. All right, buddy. I walk into him. The thing is, you and your friends are wanted criminals.
Klajak, Tonkers, do you think you could... The dwarf sort of sighs and then moves off somewhere as says Tonkers.
All right. So, are you ready?
So we all go in.
Yeah, we
right?
all go
Let's
in.
all shift our icon.
Do.
So you and your delivery men are all criminals now, and well, apparently, I suppose so am I now.
Are we actually?
We are not criminals.
I don't
I'm
think we
a
are.
We
criminal.
didn't do anything wrong.
Well, technically, sort of ethically. Actually, no, we're not really wanted criminals anymore. I mean, we were keeping you in.
Here. Did Erevan not find you?
Where's
Erevan.
Erevan?
He was here earlier. Gorbak took him out with the boat to return you to your...
How long ago?
This morning. Oh, shit.
You just missed him.
Oh, god damn
An
it.
hour ago, I believe.
An hour.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's about how long since we set out.
That's nice.
Does anybody have like sending or something? Because I only have message.
I don't. Red.
I
Silas
can
is
only talk to people
there,
around Silas.
it
But
is-
Red's not here, so you know.
Yeah, Red's not there.
So
Wait, did Red leave Silas with us? Or
No, she left.
no, I left it at the DA.
Oh, darn.
Fair enough says to Ganelion, this place is not safe. You should go somewhere else.
He's right. We got through the security. There's no telling who else might. Or who else will now that we've got through security.
And the ones that we do.
Places that are safe, that I can travel in my condition.
Maybe you should set more spells up.
Can I I have proficiency in medicine. Can I, give him like a run through, like a doctor's kind of checkup thing to see what's wrong with him?
No, it's okay. It's
His
old
oldness.
age and sin
Oh.
catching up with me.
I see.
Have you all told
Yeah, I'm gonna.
me? Have you all brought this cane here up to date?
Oh, actually, I bring up my little pocketbook. I am very much up
I
exploit with your friends.
take. Can I take the pocketbook and then, or rather, I motion to the pocketbook to Kin and I go no.
All right, I put it back in my pocket. But yes, I've heard most of what's going on. So tell me, Ganalion, why on earth are you doing this? Why are you tampering with time and space for your own selfish needs? You must have some good reason, right?
I hate unnecessary dramatics, but I shall repeat myself and what I say to Eravan. Not saying that you are literally your own worst enemy.
What do you mean by that?
The Rictis Eibelman of the past wants to ensure that the future goes in a certain way.
And you don't want it to?
Rictis Eibelman wants the Black Omen to sail again.
Isn't that what Gorbek and Klajak wants to?
Player to DM, do I know
And
what
just looks past you to the tunnel entrance where there's nobody standing at the moment. I am the navigator. Difficult choices.
So
It
player
would
DM,
be easier to follow the course, yes.
have I heard of this thing that he's talking about?
The Black Omen is an infamous pirate ship back then.
Mm-hmm.
It supposedly was one of the most infamous ships around. It took like the combined military might of the nation to bring it down.
Uh-huh.
And it's rumored that the captain might have the captain once called himself the Eighth Lord.
Uh-huh.
There are 7 lords in Vithalanos.
Wait, did you say? Are you? I look at him in disbelief. No way. That can't be.
I am very old.
If I take you in.
Do we hear him say this?
No, I got no. I'm
Okay,
no.
Farlo here say he's gonna take his cloak and cover over what
Game.
Kane's head.
Oh.
No, cover over Kane's head is like checking him. Quick, we have to dispose of him.
No, that's fine. That's not necessary.
No, please, let's not be doing any of this on my watch. No.
Ganalion,
Yes.
how do we, if your past gets his way, how do we dispatch of the Black Omen? How do we get rid of your captain?
The Black Omen sails again. I could not rightly tell you how to deal with it. You have to deal with me as well.
Oh dear.
No, it has not risen yet.
Do you know where it is? Do you know where it went?
There is a map in the mansion, in the observatory. That may help if it hasn't caught fire with the rest of the thing.
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
Fair enough. Ask Ganalion. Do you know why the lizard folk attacked you?
Also, those that attacked Rictis Eibelman.
What?
Your other self.
Yes,
That is also in this timeline right now.
it does not work directly, no, but he knows how to influence things. He knows.
The first time.
I'm afraid that he might be the second coming that the lizard men were talking about. Or that we've been hearing about.
Can be anything.
But is there a physical Rictis Aberman right now?
I do not believe so. I do not believe he's that desperate yet.
But he is manipulating across time.
He knows he can affect the future with impunity. Sadima
If we
Gus
destroy the
asked,
Black Omen, what happens?
not rise.
And all of this will fall apart, right?
Yes. The second place where you can find a way to the Black Omen is the ship's figurehead that I donated to the Maritime Museum. Singing.
You can use that to identify the body of the Black Omen.
She can tell us where the Black Woman is.
She may not be the most cooperative at first, mind you.
Do you know how we can make her cooperate? Perhaps she had a crush on one of you.
You can either and safely do so as the captain. You might bring a sacrifice, which I do not recommend. Or you can try bringing Gorbak. It sometimes works.
Just bring Gorbak.
Sometimes.
Scream. Hey man.
Casual Gorbak.
Wow.
Is it possible to bring her here
If
and you
bring
talk to
Gorbak, know what you're planning.
Gorbak probably wants the Black Omen to rise as well. I'm sure he doesn't want to die. It seems that none of them want to die. Ever.
Is there any token you can give us
The
that
third way
make her cooperate?
is for you to somehow put me on a ship again that I may navigate.
In your condition, I think we'll skip the third way and try to make you as comfortable as possible.
Is there a token or something that could identify you if we talk to her?
This story, you see, she was the captain's wife.
I see. What is the captain's name?
It's not very safe to speak the name.
If
Do you wish to
Is he the he who must not be named?
I think the captain was called Drakari.
His lips tighten, but he just nods.
He is somewhere around in this city.
Will not mention the name. It is dangerous to invoke it.
Okay. Noted. We will
Is he
henceforth
keen-
call him
Is he
D-Man.
keen on reviving the Black Omen as well? Or does he not want it to come back?
I
Nod,
would ask the captain that question.
nod if I might be correct, but could it be that he wants to come back because he wants to take his place as the real Lord? Just nod.
It would seem strange, given that exactly what he sought to escape in the beginning with, but maybe times change people.
Perhaps. Alright, one more thing, and then I'm afraid we might not have time, and we have to get to it as soon as possible. Who is Sadima?
Ooh, I take out my pocketbook.
She was the one who taught me how to influence time. Was the one who convinced her for a while. About personal matters over once. I persuaded her back then that it was all right to make exceptions. All right to be lax just once or twice.
And then what happened?
I betrayed her.
Right. I might not want.
My past self is now doing. You can understand why she's angry.
Yes. Surely if we told her about your past self changing the future, it would want her to help us.
Difficult. You see, Sadima believes in preserving the past, and it is this loophole correct Ibelman abuses.
So she doesn't care about the future.
You may have to convince her to.
Alright, we'll try. Do you know how to get to her, since apparently she exists only in time?
We have one more parcel.
We do have one
She
more
might
parcel.
intercept it.
But
Yes, tell her there is a circle. Contact other beings.
okay. So
There
the ring upstairs.
Please tell me it's still there.
It is still there.
Hopefully not burning.
There is a book
Uh-huh.
with a
There
name
was
scratched out.
gunpowder.
A book. Okay, I actually have that
Fresh.
book.
Ah, yes, it is that one. You will find the details of how to contact Sadima in it.
I think we should do that soon. I look at everybody else. Does uh-huh.
Are dangerous as well.
Can she attack us from the circle?
The circle provides limited protection. Anger the other too much, protection may fail.
So we need to summon her, get her to trust us, and leave and get rid of her within 5 minutes. Do you think that's enough time? Or too much time?
Let's not talk about time.
My apologies. She looks to everybody else and sort of like motions, does anybody else have anything to say? Because we got stuff to do. Farlow, do you want to say anything?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, here we go.
Nah, I'm not gonna do anything. Well, yeah, he's just gonna look at Canadian. Is this where you're going to stay? Are you alright with just staying here?
As opposed to what? Going where?
Is there? I don't think we can.
Is there any place that you consider safe?
He looks at Fenriloff. You're a resourceful man.
Everywhere is under the eyes of slaver and necromancers. Even the inner city is not safe.
Fen, given that Gangan wants to help us stop time from messing about again, do you think we could, with his done wrong, do you think we could still give him a safe space?
What do you mean by that?
Protective custody, so to speak.
I perk
Gorbek
up.
will not like that. I don't think Gorbek and Klajak will like that.
I think if we let Gangan ask them that and tell them that it's okay, and then I look to Ganelian and sort of like, is it okay, eyebrows?
Then he looks up. Jack and Gorbak will never stand for it.
Oh. Alright,
They are currently the strongest protection I have.
forget I said anything. What do you need? Something to alleviate your pain,
Oh, no.
perhaps?
Tonkus is helping. He does. If the ideal situation would be getting the last package delivered,
Oh yeah. Out of character, Red. I mean,
then
Bubbles.
you
You know, Red is quite concerned about the payment.
Yeah.
So Bubbles can ask because Fan, frankly, doesn't. So like, yeah.
Okay, out of character, because Bubbles is interested in this whole adventure thing, more than the money, because she's been scrounging around getting what she can anyway. Red, do you think that you have confided that if Bubbles were to meet Gangan, that she should ask?
I don't think I would have asked specifically, but it seems to be a common sense thing. Like, oh, Like, I don't know.
My
Because a
partner
lot of
wants
stuff
a
has changed.
reward.
Things would have been like, okay, we have done 3 out of 4, but now people are stopping us from doing the 4th one. How should we proceed?
Okay.
Yeah, because we receive orders. I mean, fair enough.
Like,
Just
you
say
already sort of, you guys have
Alright,
sort
okay.
of covered that already. So
Okay, so fair enough. We'll talk to Canadian about this. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So fair enough says, I know I'm supposed to finish a request, but as I've stated in my contract, I do not do anything illegal, and Ashifanders and the Necromancers has put a contraband on time changing, so I can't really help you there unless you have another way.
If you cannot travel in the past, then the other solution is to destroy the Black Omen here in the future. The anchor.
For the 3 package we have sent, how much of the past did we change? Or does it matter at all?
Not enough.
But how much of change has begun?
You know,
It would have improved the life of 3 individuals and those that they were beholden to.
So if we destroy the Black Omen now, Captain Oba will not, I guess, change her past.
I suppose not. Well, there is another possibility that I did not mention because I told for someone else to wield and
What?
there's the possibility of someone else wielding the item and resorting destiny with themselves in the role of, but it is not ideal.
So somebody
They
takes the
roleplay.
place. Yeah. So we role play.
pretend to be Captain Oba. Oh,
Type.
nice.
But it is possible.
But what happens in reality if we come back? If that person replace the original holder?
A replacement happens.
The person who is replacing, not
I
Captain
could not
Oba
write-
herself.
Perhaps I could not rightly ask this of anyone.
So we might take her place.
We have options here. We can just destroy the Black Omen.
I like the idea of destroying the Black Omen and not being somebody who is escaping the law, so to speak.
Yes, enough felonies for today.
We can get cooperation as well because that is not technically time traveling.
Yeah.
I nod. But there is one question I would like answered. You know, I've been led on this incredibly wild goose chase, but I still don't know one thing. What does happen if your so-called past self succeeds and this Black Omen sails again?
And I suppose in the best situation, the captain and the crew places to continue the trade of piracy.
Good God.
But for a very long time because they are not revenants.
Yep. If they were difficult to get rid of the first time, imagine now.
Or they might immediately return to the city.
That's even worse.
I shut
Okay,
the book.
assuming we destroy the Black Omen, does it stop them from being revenant?
We have to destroy the anchor.
I believe it is the anchor.
Yeah.
Anchor.
So that means if they don't have the anchor, they won't exist anymore.
I think it would break the...
Or our loyalty onto the ship. Its brow, to be exact.
its brow?
The ship's brow. How do I explain this? It's
Well, we also swore it on the crew, but given that the crew is now non-existent,
It's basically the stepladder thing you put on ships to walk on, if that makes sense.
Oh.
oh,
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like when you cross this threshold, you are beholden to the ship, and you will stay with the ship when it resurfaces.
yes, we all made a solemn oath.
All right.
Okay.
Now we know our options. We should let Gannon rest, unless you have any other questions.
No, that's fine by me. Although meeting the legend himself, am I correct to assume you were once the pirate leader of the Black Omen?
Navigator.
He's the navigator.
The navigator. Wow. I'm meeting a part of history itself.
Well,
But that-
considering
That relic.
2
Yes.
parts of history almost killed you.
Yes.
DM, how many exits are there from this room? Technically, is there just 2 towards the sea and towards the mansion?
Yes. Should there be more?
I'm just asking. I'm asking the DM. But so from here, we only see 2 exits.
Yes. Though the seaward exit is covered during high tide, you will have to swim.
Yeah.
It is low tide right now.
Oh,
Afternoon.
so we're not gonna backtrack.
I think we have to because do we want to talk to Sadima out of character?
Yeah. Actually, that's the only way back.
Yeah, but is it still on fire?
We can always ask the goblin to put it out.
Hey, you put it out.
Nicely.
Be polite to poor little
To be
Tonks.
fair,
yeah,
Tonks.
Tonkers.
Yeah.
Conqueror sort of comes back and says, "Fire's gone out. Wasn't that much oil?"
Really, I beg to differ.
No, I didn't do it.
Does
of course,
okay,
of course.
out of character, does Tonker seem to be the kind of goblin that would appreciate a gold piece?
Keeps like keeps like sort of glancing at the dwarf.
He doesn't want
He's
to
not.
die.
He's not allowed to have belongings.
Ah,
Carlo-
okay.
Carlo goes up to the goblin and says, "Look, I've just had an imp call me dumb, and I see you in your robes, and I thought, oh, that looks like a smart one, and you put me on fire."
I didn't do it on purpose. Me too.
Oh. Yeah, and then he remembers that Klajak is nearby, and then he goes back again. Okay.
Okay, Bubbles goes towards Klajak and says, we spoke to the old man. He told us to go run some errands. He doesn't feel too well. Please take care of him. And then Bubbles makes her way upstairs. No more fire, right?
Yeah.
No more fire.
Boop.
Okay. Actually, there's one thing I wanted to ask Ganlion as well. Do you know the whereabouts of the final package that was supposedly going to be delivered?
DM questioning who has the package now?
Oh,
It
Bubbles.
is with me.
Oh, wait, let me think. Okay,
Don't tell
I'll
her.
say still in the holding cells, as in like the storage area of the holding cells.
It should be in my bag of holding.
Wait, you mean you have the final artifact to be delivered to the captain?
Well, you don't know that.
But yes,
Okay,
I
you know
asked.
what? I'm gonna say Bubble still has it.
Yeah, because nobody's sort of. I know we tried to ask somebody to deliver a package, but everybody just went, no, not doing it. So I still have it.
Only Farlo says, "Yes, please, let's do it. Finish it."
But nobody knows. Nobody else knows except for the
Is anyone
team.
asking anything else to Ganelian or Klajak or Tonkers?
No, I think that's my last question. Where is it?
Ganelian,
Yeah, Farlo just give
Farlo,
a little.
you have a spell to
bow.
locate objects, I believe.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh,
Do you need to look for that? Do you want me? What do you want me to look for? Is there something you want me to look for?
Farlo, your education with me is at an end. From now on, teach yourself.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, Farlo is just like, oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to look for something for you. Okay. Then he gives a little bow and he goes off.
You deserve a better teacher, to be honest.
What a
Alright.
heartfelt moment.
No.
I
Can.
suppose my question will go forever unanswered, but wherever it is, hopefully, it can go delivered.
Right? So you all leave the place.
Yes.
Everyone ignores Kane's question.
Yeah. Like, okay, I guess no one's ever answering me ever. So I guess
Ganali and Des tell Kane, I do not know where it is, but Farlow knows a spell to locate an object.
I really don't
Does?
think I I really don't think I can persuade that one into doing favors for me. I look on to
Join
Farlow.
us, join us, join
One
us.
of us. One of us. One of us.
I'm already
travel
sort of
this
one of you guys.
path together, do you know?
Yes. And our interests do sort of intersect for now. Well, to be honest with you, Ganalion, I've just got a feeling in my gut. Something about this whole thing doesn't seem right. And I know when something's bigger than a job. And this seems just like it.
May you be as large as the shoes you wish to fill.
I tip my hat.
He just called you fat.
I know. And I look at her, I don't wear that big of shoes. Shoes aren't that big. So we all leave, right?
Yeah,
I'm waiting at the room.
has Fenrirloth gone? Has Fenrirloth gone?
Is Fenrirloth leaving? Everyone's just finished. They are done. They're talking to.
Oh, well, I missed the entire thing, but I shall.
Fenrirloth want to ask anything.
Do you have questions for Gan?
No. Oh, by the way, I just asked him. When the attack happened, what happened to the archive?
The archives. The master bedroom. I shifted it to the observatory.
Use a different portal then.
There are 2 rooms on the 2nd floor. The observatory has a passageway between them.
Alright. Keep safe and take care.
May you find the answers you are seeking.
Fair enough. Nods and walk away.
Right.
After Fenrirloth walks off, Carlo looks back in again and just says, thank you for teaching me in. And he runs off.
Oh, awkward Farlow.
No, Farley growing up.
What a moment.
I wanted to add something. Maybe it's too late.
Well, where do you want to add?
Can I just like add a little footnote and says, sins can be redeemed?
Ooh,
We're
Deep.
redeeming it for him!
Ooh.
much deep.
Yeah, before I left, I was like, sins can be redeemed.
Especially when they never happened in the first place.
But it is never easy.
It's a very cleric's things to say.
Yeah. While
Well
waiting.
played. Well
I'm
played.
very sorry, Ben. I'll get back to Red now.
Okay.
Sigh.
Right, Red, finally.
Yay, Red's turn.
Okay. You follow the imp,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a bit strange, so to speak, since like the imp obviously does not want to show itself out in the daylight. It goes like,
It can turn into like a raven or a rat.
Now, specters don't care.
Oh,
For no one is a specter.
okay. So where does it lead me?
Okay. So the imp sort of perches on your shoulder to try and indicate the directions.
Mm-hmm.
As he used to do. And he directs you towards the commons.
Okay. I follow.
The imp sort of like you run along the traders district. He says, one moment, master, other master. Sort of flaps over to where one of the coaches is. Like after a moment, like the carriage driver seems to jerk up and turn to you. It's like, oh, do you want a ride?
Oh, did he talk to the coach driver?
You're not sure what happens since the imp is invisible.
Oh, sure. If it'll get us there faster.
The coach driver is, get in, ma'am. I'm feeling charitable today.
I get in the carriage.
Okay, so realize that Stevik was in fact a very careful driver. This one seems to expect people to clear the way.
Oh no.
And the carriage goes at like full horse gallop with like some practice eased along the main streets of the traders district, coming out into the entertainment district where it leaves like a whole swath of like screaming angry people and like some trampled carts and such and all that along the way.
Dang.
And finally, it arrives at the Commons district,
Ooh.
where you can see that instead, in lieu of like big carriages, here are most like a donkey carts, a trishaws, sort of simple vehicles.
All right. Oh,
And
do I-
the buildings here are also of a shoddy construction mostly. Some of them obviously rebuilt over several times and the architecture plundered from all sorts of influences.
I see.
Hurry, hurry, hurry!
All right. We're here. Where to now?
The imp leads you along and okay, Erevan and Red, I need you both to make a D20 roll.
Both?
Both. They're gonna be here. So excited. Wait. Just a D20 roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, what is this imp's name?
19.
I ask it its name.
Other master asked this one its name. This
Yes.
has
What is
never
your name,
happened
imp?
before.
We can't just call you imp. What if there's more than one of you?
Great Missenden calls this one replacement number 32B.
Number what?
Birthday!
Replacement number 32B.
32B. All right.
Or a big guy.
Oh, goddamn.
And this way, and Red, as you're going, Erevan, you're trying to head to the orphanage, right?
Yes, indeed.
It's in the same general area that Red is heading to, and I'll say by some like because the dice decreed it, you all meet by coincidence.
What?
Yes.
Hey, Red, over here. Hey.
So
At the master, I
loud.
think someone is hailing us. Looks suspicious.
Do I see Erevan?
Yes, he's making noise.
Hey,
Is he-
over here.
All the
Is
noise.
he coming toward me?
What's
Yes.
Erevan doing?
Yes.
Okay, I sort of just acknowledge him, and then when he comes like close enough, I tell him that I'm on a job right now. The others are Ganalians. Maybe you want to go wait there.
Yeah, he's not there anymore. He's kind of somewhere else. Real quick, we gotta deliver the last package. Where's the rest of the party?
I left them at Gangan's.
Okay, yeah, basically I had a chat with Ganlian. Really important that we deliver the last package. You can have anything you want from his mansion. His words, not mine. You in? Yes? No?
I paused to think about it. Are we still getting paid?
Yeah. And what part of you can have anything in his mansion that you want did you not understand? Like the
Alright.
mansion is yours if you want it, because I don't need a mansion. Like it could be like the new DA office. But yeah, like I would give him like 2 thumbs up. Like, you in?
All right.
You in?
Go
You're
back
in?
to the DA and get Silas, and then look for the others.
Like much like you have a job, I have a little errand to run to here. So I'll be seeing you around then. Glad to know you're in. I'm gonna look for them at Ganolian's mansion then.
Stop by the DA before that, just so I can talk to you if I need to.
Alright, I'll get Silas then. And I speed off because I'm in a hurry.
Okay.
The replacement number 32B speaks up. Silas?
Never you mind, 32.
So you're the master of Silas?
I'll put him in his place.
so.
Slap him.
Great gossip.
You're not there. Does it matter? You were
course,
looking for me by name.
Well,
Doesn't that
my
mean you
ma-
already know who I am?
usually waits around midnight.
Sorry, what was that?
My master usually waits around midnight at the hangman's tree.
Ah, I see. So you're the one that he wanted me to meet. Alright, let's go. Let's meet this great...
Safer to say that I think the great Misandon really wanted help.
You really wanted help?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Maybe we can help each other.
Okay. You
Yes.
proceed forward to the you proceed forward and you see the hangman's tree. It's a large, like a wide-based tree growing straight up, a very odd sight because greenery is rare in the commons, especially such a flourishing greenery. And it's an apple tree of some kind, and yet no one seems to have tried to pluck the apples on it. Remains of some kind of a scaffolding platform, and a noose still hangs from one of its branches unoccupied.
Why is there a noose on it? Like, was it used for executions in the past, or?
Historical monument.
I see. Okay.
This way, he sort of goes a bit to the left, and where you can see one of the houses sort of overlooking the square in which the hangman's tree is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, we are here. It's a strangely plain-looking. It's a plain-looking cottage, slightly lower on the budget end of scales. Like the windows have been the windows are barred. There's no glass there of any sorts. Only a single window, a single story. There's a
Is this where your
picketed
master
sign
lives?
outside and a little doorbell.
Ah, okay. Is this where your master lives?
Go on, introduce yourself.
Okay, I walk up to the doorbell and press the doorbell.
There's like a little shrill ringing inside. There's no response.
I knock. And then I try to open the door. Is it locked?
Locked. The wooden door opens into like a. Well, it's morning, but because of the facing of the sun, there's not much light that enters this darkened wooden corridor. You
Okay.
can make out the stairs ahead, and somewhere to the right is another door. Check.
Sorry, what was that?
Perception check.
Perception. $18.
The darkness seems to heighten your senses by association, and some of the wooden floorboards ahead seem darker than usual, and there's a slightly strange smell in the air. Something thick and cloying.
Thick and what?
And cloying.
So do we always stand by ourselves in the dark? I say to the darkness.
Quite fond of ceremonial displays, but uh-oh.
I can tell. I believe I'm addressing the great what was his name? Missende? The great Missenden.
Descendant.
Is there a response?
Come in.
I enter.
The aim seems relieved. Sometimes he gets a little bit into the displays.
To what do I owe the invitation, sir?
Close the door behind you.
I oblige and close the door. You know, they say things about not visiting strangers in their home as the door shuts.
Is Red staying just at the door there, or is she going forward?
I walked inside and closed the door.
Okay. You close the door, as you say, they say things about not visiting strangers in your home. You walk forward to where like the cloying smells coming from and the darkened floorboards.
Mm-hmm.
And turning right, a corpse spread out in like limbs at 5, in like sort of spread out to point in the shape of a star at 5 angles. Each end of the limb sort of stake down into the floor.
Does it seem purposeful, or is it just for display?
Staked down, a corpse of some oldish-looking man staked down, like his robe sort of torn open, and rather interesting patterns made of his entrails.
Can I tell like if it's what kind of spell it was used for? If it were used for a spell, or is it just like
Red
for
is
show?
still calmly ignoring the whole scene and trying to determine like the interestingness of it. Like there's a little shriek from the imp, and then a
Where did it
sound of
shriek
movement
from?
behind you as the imp.
I look to the imp. What do I see?
Just like staring aghast at the figure. Like, And there's the sound of movement behind you as a
Okay.
figure appears.
What am I looking at?
Give me a moment. A black dragonborn with green eyes, stiffly horrible breath of some kind wafting from his jaws, regards you, standing tall yet gangly, not quite in the filled out way of its normal kind, and strange runes covering its scales, as it wields a great sword, in one hand pitted with rust. Name's Cabarrus.
What did
Very
he say?
curious about what sort of guest this Miss Andon receives, given that the last one was a bit... Might that have been you?
What was that? What did he say? I couldn't quite catch.
Name's Cabarrus. I was wondering what sort of guests the great Miss Andon entertains, given that the last one seems a little rude. Do you know anything about that?
No. This is the first I've heard of him. Are you and he related?
Used to chat. Used to. Oh, this has all gone, You're taking this rather well.
Oh. Is Miss Endon the dead guy?
Well, that explains it. You've never seen him before.
Yes.
Behold the great Miss Andon.
Alright, so I've been called here by him, and is this you? I sort of just gesture to the floor decoration.
Okay, he sort of exhales, and it's like a really nasty breath sort of covering you for a bit,
Yeah.
reminding you of like an overflowing sewage.
Yeah.
You.
This? No. Mockery. A proper death. It's altogether.
Alright, so since the person that invited me is now no more, I think I'll make my leave unless you
Oh,
wish to
no,
talk
no.
to me about something.
Want to know if you know who did this? Because I can be very patient.
Who did this? It wasn't me. I just got here. You can ask the imp. Where'd the imp go? Did he die?
He's still sort of paralyzed there.
Alright. Go
The
32B, tell him.
Dragonborn Cabarrus points at the corpse. Well, there's a lot of pentagrams, isn't it? Don't you recognize anything?
Do I
Evil
recognize
flames
anything?
and fire sword. Okay, from your experience, the way the body is spread, everything in the pentagram suggests some sort of ritualistic connections to the hells. So this is definitely some form of a sacrifice.
I see. How familiar are you with the occult?
Sorry?
How familiar are you with the occult? I ask the Dragonborn.
Less than I like to be, more than I wish to be.
Alright. I'd briefly describe what, to my knowledge, the rituals entail, like what they're used for.
Oh, well, Red, 3 times lucky, eh? Cabal's having a gathering there, so you're not suspect.
All right. When and where is this gathering?
Midnight.
I don't usually mix with the club.
2 times is quite enough.
2 times. There was another killing. Hello?
Yes, 2 times is quite enough.
All right. Tell me where to find you and I'll be there.
We're making it the Hangman's Tree. We're making it
Alright.
the Hangman's Tree. Bit of a remembrance. They used to burn witches there.
Lovely history.
Lee Town.
All right. I will see you around, I guess. Cabaris.
Hey,
Always.
I will. You may roll Knowledge Arcana.
Oh, actually not proficient in Arcana.
Okay. From what you can tell from the symbols and the way he presents himself and the horrible stench and all that, Cabara seems to worship the undying patron.
Ah, cool. And he was just casually holding his sword, right?
Mm-hmm. The sword does seem
Cool
rather
guy.
worn out and all that, so rather fitting.
I see, I see. Have I heard of him before?
I would say that yeah, and like some of the stranger yahoos around the cabal, like you know, the different kinds of patrons, like the great old ones are treated as the really odd ones.
Yeah, they're like,
The
yes.
patrons are treated as like the sometimes go-to businessmen sort of thing. The Fae are the Fae, and then you get people like these whom okay, the secret, the things people say behind the back about the undying patrons are romancers wouldn't take them because they were too morbid,
Ooh. Okay.
a bit too in love with death. That's the general consensus.
I see. All right. Well, has he left already?
He remains there watching the darkness.
Okay.
This will come back. I can.
How did you find him, if you don't mind my asking?
Used to visit. Didn't find him last night.
Ah, I see. I look to number 32. Is he still shaking in his boots in the corner?
Him is sort of gone past the petrified phase to the thoughtful phase.
So what happens to you now that old Miss Senden is dead?
I'm trying to think about it.
Alright, well, all the best. Life's tough for an imp without a master. And then I shall leave.
What would you expect Silas to do if you stopped existing?
I don't know. Big Boss would probably find him another person to be attached to.
What? Leave the place?
Yeah, I shall leave the place. And I shall not make a anonymous report because I don't want the police to come in and be met with this creepy AF dragonborn.
You forgot that has attitude.
Oh, eh. He wouldn't overly attitudey in my opinion.
He's alright.
Yeah, he was alright.
Where's Red going after this?
Okay. He will ask. Where does Christina stay?
Okay, I will
If it's
know that
nearby or
know that
near
her
enough,
manager is in
then I
Traders
would go there.
District, but
Oh, she stays in the Traders District.
I will allow you additional role.
A role?
To know where she is.
Oh, wouldn't it say so? Say where on the letter?
It's additional information.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't on the letter.
Yeah.
All right. What do I roll for it?
Just roll a d20. Ooh.
That's
Okay,
a decent
Red.
number.
The main thing you noticed was that the Hope family, Christina Hope, has a mansion somewhere in the Traders District.
Okay.
You also know from like paying a bit more attention to the daily go-abouts that Christina Hope also runs like an orphanage in the Commons. It's like a
And
personal
she
side.
is she usually there physically?
On and off. But the place has a permanent
Ah.
governess and and always a certain amount of nannies at the time being, and about a dozen
Okay.
children.
Is it close by? Because I'm in the Commons now, so I would probably go there first, right?
Like I would say it's around the same area, but like they carefully built it with like so that none of the windows face the hangman's tree.
Ah, how clever. I shall head over there.
Your turn.
Where's Erevan going?
I'm headed over to the orphanage.
Oh, isn't that a coinky dink?
Yeah.
Okay, Erevan, you go to the orphanage where you can see like the little picketed fence, hand painted by the children in mismatching colors and mismatching heights. Comes to bleach it and then like let the kids do the paint job again. There's like the walls here are like colored, and there's many like vertical marks along the walls to indicate people's heights, children's heights.
All right.
The door is open. There's the sound of bustling around as it seems it's lunchtime and meal time, and the kids are going up by one with the trays to the kitchen.
All right.
Like one of the nannies is ringing a bell. Turning to you. Oh yes, Erevan, is it? It's been a while since you visited.
Hi. Is this Sister?
This will be Sister
Jessa or?
Sister Gemma, the
All right.
priestess.
Oh, so there's the priestess. All right. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Haven't seen you in a while. Mind if I join the kids for lunch?
Certainly. Is your soul well and good?
Yes. Yes. I've I've been out and about. You know, it's everything's. I don't know. I mean, I know I have to be merry and everything, but just doesn't feel as merry
Think
as
of
it
the
should.
positive aspects of everything in the future.
Think of the positive aspects.
Of everything in the future. Ridion teaches us to laugh and be merry.
That he does.
Come sit with the children.
Yeah, I'm sure
I'm sure
they'll.
they want to hear stories.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll cheer me up. I head over. I head past the fence and into the compound and into the orphanage.
Right, the Sister Gemma leads you along into the orphanage, and then gets you seated down in a little canteen. Like the chairs are a bit small for you. Like
Mhm.
11 children come bounding out. Hey, it's
Oh.
Erevan. It's Uncle Erevan.
Hi everybody. Hi guys.
Wow,
Oh
where is it?
wow, you grew so tall. Oh my god, you're all so cute.
Smelly.
Yeah,
Fishing.
yeah, Uncle went fishing today in the morning, like really early in the morning. It's probably from the hug, isn't it? Yeah, I went fishing. I didn't catch any fish though, because you know how Uncle is. He's so unlucky all the time.
The children are like sort of like trying to raise their voice over each other to catch your attention.
Yes. All right, guys. I know. Everybody
What?
wants
Where's Christina?
Christina's.
One kid corrects him, Miss Christine.
Miss Christine isn't at the moment, is she? I kind of look the kid back like she isn't here, is she?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's
She's
sad.
supposed to be here. It's not fair.
Yeah, she comes and goes. It's okay, little one. Uncle will make sure that she comes by. Okay.
Yep. And then there's another lady sweeps in like the attire of a governess, so all like a black and white and lace and ribbons. Not you. Oh, what do we owe the pleasure of this visit?
I give her a nice bow, and I'm like, Lady Caroline, how nice to see you again. I was just here actually looking for Christina, but I just learned from the kids that she's not here right now.
There's some business we need to discuss. Children, please finish your lunches. And then she indicates for you to follow.
All right. I look over at the kids. Yeah, make sure you clean your plates, guys. All right. It's not good to waste food. And I wave the kids goodbye, and I follow her.
Okay. Lady Caroline brings you around to like the small office area where the records are kept, and where there's usually where it's usually talks with prospective parents.
Okay.
And yeah, she sits down at the desk and goes, so I hear some very interesting news about you in the traders district.
Yeah. I had a little run-in with a lot of bad people. Let's just put it that way.
You're not seeing another woman, are you?
Oh no, God, no. You know me, Caroline. I love Christina to death.
Apparently, you said hi to the governess and daughter of the Lancy household, all bleeding, and it's quite drastic, really.
Yeah, I do hope she's not traumatized by that, because let's just say that one of my brightest ideas. Like I said, I was in a rough spot. I was getting chased
She
by
rolls up a paper and
slavers.
whacks you with it.
Ow. Yes.
We have to set an example to the children.
Okay, Lady Caroline. Okay, I understand. I know. And my shenanigans
May
aren't
also
really
have
the
cost
best.
donations to this place.
I know. I know. I'll try to keep my troubles out of the traders district, but let me tell you, that was a one-time thing. I was really hurt, and I was running away from some very frightening people. I didn't actually know what to do, so I thought maybe that
Erevan,
governess could have helped me.
I suppose you pour out your soul to Sister Gemma, but please do not leave me with the excuses.
I understand. You just want to hear the solutions, and I promise you, I won't cause any trouble in the Traders District again. Promise. I give her like.
Nothing. Do you know what's up with Christine?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in a while. That's what because I had to sleep over. It's the
I
long
am
story.
aware of her condition.
I know,
Really regrettable.
but
today she should have been here, and yet
Yeah.
instead I receive a message.
And what does the message say?
It talks about her having personal problems.
Personal problems? But
Yeah.
she should be good today. What's going on?
My first assumption was that they had something to do with your antiques in the Traders District, but apparently not.
Apparently not.
Somehow,
would
even
say.
apparently not.
You have any guesses, Lady Caroline?
I'm not a diviner.
Well,
Certainly not about to ask any of those strange folk to try. Erevan, she's your wife.
yeah, and that's why I came here today. I came looking for her. 'Cause
Possible.
Mhm. Sorry, I missed that. What?
Be a responsible man.
I am. I mean, I'm trying to be. So she should be at the Hope Manor, right? Like,
I believe so.
all right. Well then, even though I've caused trouble in the Traders District, sorry, gonna have to break the promise a little bit, but I have to go see her. I just hope. But I promise I'm not gonna cause any more trouble in the Traders District.
She
Anyway.
stands up, heading over to one of the closets,
Mhm.
where she pulls out like a wide brimmed hat, a bit of a beekeeper suit,
Mhm.
to go with it.
Ooh.
Here,
What's the suit for and everything? Disguise? You want me to look presentable? I think I look presentable. I kind of flap her coat to me. And, yeah, okay, don't hit me again. All right, I get it. I got putting it on. Lady Caroline, putting it on. And I strip and put it on.
then there's a sort of a jingling in the bell, and then it seems we have another guest.
Ah,
Step up to this colorful little cottage of like painted fences and like marks on the walls, and then a motherly looking lady steps out in a garb and sort of symbols that mark her as the priest of Ridion, the beggar's laugh. Many temples of his own, but nonetheless has some of the larger followings around the commons. Welcome, can I help you? Red, are you there? Sorry, Ben?
Yes, hello. Oh,
Hello,
have I
can I
arrived?
help you?
Is Miss Christine Hopes here?
Miss Christine should have been here today, but she's not. Would you like to speak to her fiance instead?
No, I think that's quite all right. Do you think she'll be at her home in the Traders District?
Oh, do come in. Do come in.
No, I really should be going.
Like children faces sort of pop around the door, look at you. Ooh, human. And like, the priestess turns around. Sorry.
What did the kid say?
Oh, it's the witchy woman. And then what? The priestess looks at him and they go, "Sorry."
Why am
Her
I the
hair
witch
is like
woman?
fire.
Explain why.
Hair is like fire.
Because she walks around at strange hours at night.
What? I do no
Clothing,
such thing.
oh, she wears a lot of clothing.
Uh,
Princess just sighs. I'm so
Uh,
sorry. Children say the
that's-
darndest things.
mhm. May or may not have fabricated a lot of stories about our adventures.
Hmm. Okay. Anyway, I will
You do
attempt
hear
to
Erevan
leave
getting
before I
back
can
to
be.
somewhere.
That's fine. I thank the nice lady and then I head away because it is not good for Erevan to see me here. He'll ask questions.
Oh, she left rather quickly.
Who was that, Sister Gemma?
Sister Gemma said, the kids called her one of the witchy women. I'm not really sure, but she was about to perform at the swinging shanty before.
Ah. Why'd she be here? Yeah. Tell the kids to not make such crazy stories. I look like, and then I look over to the kids and I'm just like, I wink at them like.
They wing. Some of them wing back terribly. The priestess notices.
All right. Is Lady Caroline out in the foyer with us?
Yeah, she comes out after locking the office.
Yeah. Thanks for the clothes, Lady Caroline. I'll be sure to return them.
Well, wherever the Sister Gemma looks at you. Well, wherever are you going in that?
I look over to Sister Gemma. Gonna get me a nice lunch date. Heading over to see Christina. Need a little pick me up, you know?
You're still as outlandish as always.
I get the joke because he's an outlander.
Well, I mean, I've never been in a suit before. This is
Right,
kind of
on your way then. Is there anything else you wish to say to the Lady Caroline or Sister Gemma?
ooh. Sister Gemma, and I tell her, if by some chance I go there and Christina does come here, tell her I really need her right now. Thanks. And I walk off.
Pause. Miss Christina by an hour.
Oh, well.
Oh, what?
Okay. Is there anything else any one of you wishes to cover before we wrap up?
I'm
No,
good.
I think we're good. Since I know that Erevan is here, and nah, I won't do anything. I'll probably
Detailing you
when I travel through when I travel towards Christina's house, I'll duck away and use disguise self to disguise myself as like any random person to
Okay.
not draw attention.
So I
Just a
want to
really
ask the
forgettable
crew.
face.
Do you guys want to speak directly to that Sodima right now? We have Red and Erevan, or do you want to wait
But you
until everyone
guys,
together?
but you guys can't read the book to summon her, right?
It's up to you whether you guys want to do it or not.
We
We're
can-
not
it's a
really,
bit of
we're
a
not
big
there,
task,
so
it's not something additional I want to cover right now. Though.
Yeah, but me and Frollo have Tom.
The book part is quite big, so it's not something I want to just
rush.
So we have to have a little read and research before we do it.
Yep.
No, as in I'm not going to do it with the remaining
So
time.
we can go Undercity first, right?
No, Mike, she's just talking
Yeah,
out of
in
character, just
general,
discussing with
So,
us,
endgame, yeah.
post session, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
So Anything else? Otherwise, we can end for the day.
Nope,
Yeah.
nothing. Amazing as always.
I think
All right.
we are
Thank
good.
you all for playing.
Yep.
Hey,
I'm
thank
liking
you.
this.
Yeah.
I'm liking this.
And thank you all who
listening.
are listening. We'll see you again next week with more of our shenanigans. Bye.
Bye.